Hello everyone and welcome to the Legends Rise Evolving Universe! I am Maxman and today I'm going to be joined by the one and only amazing Niptura to break down all the amazing action that's going to be brought to us by some of our favorite content creators in PUBG Mobile. Niptura, how are you doing today? It's been a long time.
It has been a long time, but you know what? I am hyped. I've seen what lineup we've got going on. All of our teams, all of our players are looking very exciting. We got some new maps as well that I'm excited to try out with these teams as well. So I'm very excited. Let's get the ball rolling. I'm ready.
That was some very excited claps right there. She's all over the place, guys. She's so excited about these matches. We've got a total of 4 matches coming your way today. But of course, before we get into the games itself, we've got a lot of the information we have to throw your guys away. And of course, a little spoiler for what's coming up. We've got a lot of giveaways happening today, so stick around for the entire broadcast because you could get some UC, some hard in-game cash, which is going to be very exciting, Niptura, because we got so many good skins happening right now in game that I don't know what to spend my UC on. There's too many good ones.
I know. I got 15K, man. I just need a choice. I don't know where to put all my cash.
Pause. Stop it. You don't have to flex on me like that, okay? I'm just asking and trying to be polite. I'm doing what we have to do on the show here. And just, I got 15K UC. Guys, please shame Niptura in the chat. She's been an awful co-caster today. Terrible stuff. It's going to be very exciting today, Niptura, of course, to see who's going to be taking home that UC. And also that hard real-life cash, because we got also a pretty sizable prize pool for these players to win today out of these 18 duos.
We do. This is a much bigger prize pool than we're used to seeing. $12,000 going to be split up amongst the top 5 here. You can see the breakdown there. And the top fragger is going to get 500 buckaroos as well, Max. So even if you don't win, if you're, that MVP, then go for it. You got 500 to spend.
And even if you get in last place, you got 1,800 UC. So even the guys that unfortunately don't perform too well, like for example, Niptura, if we played, probably we would be between 16th and 18th position around there, right? So at least we would get some participation prizes, which is nice. But you know what? It is also time to check out our duos who are going to be participating in our 4 matches of today, because it's looking bloody stacked today, Niptura, for sure. 18 duos playing in like pretty closest to battle royale games we've had in these Legends Rise events, right? So anyone that strikes you as like a possible top tier contender here? I know who you're going to say.
I think we're both going to say them. It's going to be team number 7, numero uno, because Star Captain and Vale, the MG3 boys, they've split up for this event, but Star Captain is going with Snowix, PMGC player Snowix. So I'm very excited for that lineup. I really want to check out how they're going to play, because it's going to be very different. But again, we've got more battle royale style maps, right? So this duo could really do some work here.
Oh, wait, but you didn't hear about the news, did you, about Snowix, Niptura? Did you hear the news?
What news?
Because Snowix is too strong, he's going to play blindfolded, without a headset on, with his hands tied behind his back. And also 0% battery on his device.
Oh, okay. All right. Wow. That still sounds like he's going to win, though. My money's still on him.
Yeah. It's a little bit unfair. No, but yeah, of course, Snowix is going to be the big standout with Star Captain. So excited to see what team numero uno, which I don't know why numero uno. I thought Snowix would go with a little bit of a French name, but you know what? He went with a little bit of a different approach this time around. But yeah, I think that's going to be the clear favorite. But just for the sake of being different, and also because I don't want the same opinion as Niptura, I'm going to go MTP. You know what? I always pick Kopiekole and his squad mates, because I like Kopiekole, we're homies. I'm not going to do that to him today. I think I've done it too many times, and he's had a bad time. So where is Valle? Where is Valle, our boy? I can't see his team name on my...
2OP, slot 12.
Ah, there you go.
No,
okay, yeah.
A20, sorry. Slot... No, wait, where is he?
Slot 11. She's lying to me.
For goodness sake.
There you go. It's Team GOAT. It's Steph and Valle. You were trying to play tricks on me, but yes, I'm picking Team 11. Okay, it's going to be the side of GOAT, so that is going to be my prediction for this one, because he needs to be tested a little bit. I feel like last time he won just way too easily, Niptura, right in the event that we casted just a few weeks ago, it feels like. So someone needs to put an end to his reign of terror, and that's me. I will do it today, even though I'm a big fan of his gameplay, so hopefully he does win too.
I mean, it would be nice. I'm excited to see Steph come back as well, right? We saw him
Yeah.
a few events ago, and he was really fun to watch. So actually, this duo, I'm also excited for them for sure. Everybody here, we have some real, some return names as well. We've got Jenica coming back. You got N17, Rizsha, and Dunya are back as well. So definitely some real good names coming on in here, Max.
Yeah, I mean, you got a lot of players that are coming back for the very first time. I mean, for the first time since a long time, it feels like going into this Legends Rise Evolving Universe tournament. But you know what? Also, we have some events coming back right now, Niptura, right?
We do. Everybody in chat, I hope you're hydrated because the next video coming up here is going to take us straight to the desert. So let's go ahead and check it out.
Yeah, I had to. Oh, there you go. She was muted. Good job. She pulled a blank. That's what we call it in the industry in PUBG Mobile Esport. If you are muted while talking.
As well.
Okay, so redo. Video just ended.
Yeah. So, guys, yeah, that's right. Ancient Secret is coming back for our 8th anniversary mode, so make sure you check it out before it disappears forever. Wow.
We say forever. We think it's been, what, the 3rd time it came back, right?
Yeah.
It's probably going to come back in the future. Okay?
Sure.
It's a fan favorite, okay? I had to hydrate myself. I had to hydrate myself after that video, Nitra, because it was such a dry video because it was in the desert. I don't know if that's a good compliment to say about video, but still very cool. I tried to beat the boss today in the mode, and I got demolished in a 1v1 by the boss. He was very strong, and I was clearly underprepared. But with that said,
he needs teammates.
Our games, I do need teammates, but you don't play with me, Niptro, because I'm just not good enough for you.
2 days ago, bro.
Yeah, but now you're too high ranked, so we can't play together, unfortunately.
That is such a lie. I'm cold. I've got the golden years. It's embarrassing.
Guys, I am lying. You know what I'm not lying about, Niptro, though, is that we're going to have some giveaways throughout the entire evening here for the Legends Rise Evolving Universe. In particular, 4 codes at some points throughout the show will be shown on screen. We'll tell you when it's there. And you've got to go redeem them over on midaspy.com. So you know what? I recommend, I'm a professional code redeemer myself, okay? You go on your side website, okay? And you put midaspy.com, you log in, you get everything ready to redeem. The moment it pops on screen, you just pluck it out of the broadcast and get that UC in game, okay? That is the best way to do it. Niptura, do you think you can get a code if you're a viewer? You're not allowed to do it, by the way, but if you were, do you think you would be fast enough?
I would be fast enough if I could screenshot it. You have to screenshot it or pause the stream and then do it that way because you cannot memorize them. The codes are long. I'm letting you all know right now it's a lot of letters. They're long. You're not going to be able to do it off of memory. So make sure you screenshot or pause the stream or something. And then click live again so that you continue watching the stream. Don't go away.
I can see the codes.
Here in chat.
I can see some of the codes right now that we're not redeeming. I know we see them. We're not cheating, okay? They are long, so definitely or pause or take a screenshot. You're definitely gonna have to need to do that. Or you got some phones that have an AI feature. You can copy something on as you take a picture and you can put it in the game. It's very smart tech, so you can be very quick. So maybe if you use the tech to your advantage, you can be the one to take it home. But with that said, Niptura, the first code, by the way, will be after this first game, so stay tuned. Yep. Our 4 matches of today, Niptura, we're going to have a total of 4 matches, and actually one is kicking off right now. We're going to have Erangel, Ancient Secret mode, followed up by Livic in the new mode, right, which is going to be the Evolving Universe, followed up by a Sanhok game, very random, I know, and then Erangel, Ancient Secret. A lot of versatility today, Niptura, so teams need to be ready to adapt and overcome all of these challenges being chucked their way today.
They do indeed. It's going to be interesting to see who shines where, right? I'm looking forward to this first event first map rather, coming up on in here. We got a southern playing path I'm just trying to look at some of these event modes, right? So you've got one near Pachinki, one in Milta as well. Some of the north side, but this plane path is so low that you're not going to be able to really get up there. And then, of course, you have what I believe is the aerial. You'll be able to tell me, Max, because you've played this very recently. But the two palaces with the pathways there, I believe that's more of like a something in the sky type deal.
Yeah, it is. You go to these different platforms, got these points. Oh, okay. Well, that's going to be maybe teams will have to avoid going to the palaces because it is going heavily down south here. But yeah, you go onto these different points across the pathway of these moving temples, and you can then go up there. The thing is, it's a common area, meaning that whoever spawns in those areas, they're all going to fight each other to hopefully fight the boss at the end and get all the juicy loot, which could include an MG3. So if it does include an MG3, it's definitely worth it. It's always worth it for the MG3. Looking at the teams dropping out, though, a little bit of a split over to the eastern side towards Milta and Nova Ripnoya. Otherwise, Pachinki Niptura, it's stacked. It's going to get sweaty over here. Ooh. Teams are ready to fight tooth and nail. They should have a free respawn ticket, but outside of that, you better make sure you get all of those eliminations while you still can.
That is really interesting. We're going full Pachinki mode. What is this, 2019? My goodness me.
You get respawn. Why not? It's like Rondo. Rondo esports. We know it's the meta, right?
True. So true. But here we go. Vale is one of the first to fall in that Elon feed. Seeing that there. We're on board with Shuhai, perhaps Zasuo is back in here with a Bison. Gonna be taking some damage instead, though. Oh, and down he goes through the window. Kaya able to do something onto Vale, Hagel onto Zasuo. I mean, we're going full beast mode here in Pachinki, Max.
Yeah, full beast mode here in Pachinki. I'm just looking at the elimination feed. The action is too quick. These guys' really movement skills are just too damn powerful for me to look with my human slow eye. So I'm just going to look at the elimination feed. But right now, still, of course, they're going to have the recall. They can go for the recall on their teammates if they want to. Should be fine. 18 teams total in this lobby. So the moment you see it go down to 17, that means a team has been fully wiped out of the lobby. As of right now, though, Zasuo again has been eliminated. The thing is, the recall system is a little bit different. You just don't go in a mode area and you get instantly recalled automatically. No. Your teammate needs to move out. In this case, Pepito needs to get out, or you can hope to find one of these scarabs around the map, and those allow you to get automatic respawns. It's a little bit different. Yeah. If I get some details wrong, sorry, I haven't played this mode in ages, but with that said, Pepito is out, so if I'm not mistaken, that's already a team squad wiped in this game, even though it still shows 18 teams alive. I haven't played this mode in a long time, so I don't remember all the details. It's been a hot minute. Okay, big hot minute.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Rishaw's gone out, though. But Hagel, I mean, I tell you what, Team 12 coming in hot here. 3 eliminations, still up as 2. They've been able to keep themselves alive for quite a while, but there's still a lot of fighting left ahead if they want to be kings of Pachinki here. And, oh, we're going to see Cuba vibes now. Defending. Lunazer. Going to be pushing in. Here, seeing the third-party opportunity coming on through, and that's going to be them moving around, trying to find something somewhere here, and that is going to be them cleaning up shop here. Oh, perhaps not. Wait a second. Drop down with the Uzi. Jaloop might actually do it here. Default, come on. Gets the headshot. Not quite. The Uzi through the window. It's a little bit too tall here. Pre-fire. Nope, nothing. Gonna try and heal. The jump shot takes him out. Boom.
Janoop.
Dang. GG.
Really good one there with the elimination on the UMP at the end, confirming that point for themselves. GG, well played. Yeah, it feels so weird because I've really learned in depth the current mode, and then we're putting like a spanner in the works with this old mode. So I really feel like I have to relearn it because I've played it only once recently just for the sake of it. But I'm not gonna lie, I kind of prefer the newer one. That's me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I think the new event is hella fun, and I like the recall system a little bit more. But that is fine. SnowX, I mean, when you're looking at PMGC players in Niptura, that utility is going to be making a big difference in a place like Pachinki. SnowX, they're getting so many eliminations, taking Mercy out of this game entirely. Wow. Because now everyone else is going to look to converge on that more northern side, it seems. There's going to be a little bit of a push-up. Janoop here with the Uzi, ready to defend. Does have the extended mag, if I'm not mistaken. Only a tier 1 helmet and a tier 2 vest, slightly damaged too, so not in a great position. Also, Cooper Vibes is nowhere to be seen in this area, but a nice jump down from Janoop, spraying it right through that window. That's going to be a beautiful 4th elimination for Janoop. 1 for their teammate. That is a some big dominating plays we are seeing in Pochinki, Neptura.
Yeah, that really is some really good work coming on through there. Love to see that. That's going to be a lot of points now just in the, first 2 minutes of the game, it seems. So good job there for sure. You do see Star Captain and Snowix there. They're the team in yellow. They're just moving around the southwest side of Pochinki. But for now, I mean, the teams have really thinned out. So we've got a lot of teams that have left. They've been able to get recalled, so they're elsewhere. Because we still have 18 teams alive, so definitely no one's gone out just yet. No full teams have gone out. HK goes down to Snowix's nade, though. That's the second nade he's been using. But yeah, some good stuff coming on in here.
I kind of want to see Snowix's POV. Look
Same,
at him in the elimination feed.
Like,
he just sprayed down. HK, he was a survivor in a previous Legends Rise event, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was the Rondo one, where he was just surviving throughout every single game, split away from their teammates. Very interesting strat. Kind of worked back then, actually, so that was fun. But as now things start to slow down, a lot of casualties have been taken in this city of Pochinki. So far, we haven't seen any of the new features. That ever new
feature is
event features. Yeah, the thing. We haven't seen too many of those here.
No.
Of course, I believe in this mode. No, it wasn't this mode. You have the daggers. That was another Arabic, like desert-themed mode. It was an Arabic-themed mode, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, it kind of all clashes a little bit. I'm like, where is it from? That one? We've had so many events. I'm kind of impressed how PUBG Mobile has been able to bring all these different type of events over the years to the game.
Right?
Like, it's so many. I can't keep up. What is it going to be in update 4.4? I know what it's going to be in 4.4. I'm not going to say in case you guys are not in the beta, but a lot of cool stuff coming forward. And this update here is also doing great stuff for the community. As Snowix, here we go. We can see his POV. 4 eliminations. Star Captain. I'm not going to say he's getting carried, but he's getting carried a little bit. A little bit.
Just a tiny bit. Well, let's see. I mean, you know, it's only match 1.
And it's Snowix.
Star Captain could do a lot more. Yes, that's also true. First of all, it's Snowix. Second of all, it's just getting started. Snowix could come in clutch at the end there. Snowix could go out and Captain get the 1v1 clutch to win the game. You don't know. And who's the real carry at that point? Star Captain. So let's see. There's time.
There is time indeed. They are a little bit split. 2 different buildings here. He's going to be taking that 1v1 versus Janub that has been carrying so far in this game in Pochinki. He got 4 eliminations. That's going to be the 4 eliminations clash. He's pushing it. Yeah, there you go with the UMP, trying to fake out, pushing up the staircase and pre-firing that corner as much as he can. Going to just jump out, not really willing to take that far. Oh, he's got the... Oh, what an angle! What a play from Snowix. The pre-fires there, right on the money, and that's his 5th elimination of the game. That's the Snowix diff playing through right there.
Snowix.
Come on, what was that? That was such a good play. And he's going to get a 6th elimination, isn't he? Oh, no, he's punished by Saucer with the AKM. Really good execution. That's a headshot they desperately needed. But now Star Captain, it's time for him to step up to the plate and get maybe that res onto Snowix. Really good smoke, allowing Snowix to leave that little wall, make it back to the building. Relatively safe, and will get brought back to life by his squad mate. So that's a really good support in Star Captain, which you wouldn't think to say about Star Captain as a support, right? It's not really what comes to mind.
Yeah. No, indeed. But wait, is Star Captain not going to be able to get his teammate? Wait a second. Hold up. Hold up.
He got him.
Oh, no. Oh, okay. Sorry. My bad.
He's too fast.
I must have missed that. He's too fast. He's too quick with it. Enzo, though, trying to be a bit of a menace for them. And there's only 3 teams left in Pochinki now. That's going to be Loku over there in purple. Up to the north side. Are they at church? They are at church, I believe. Oh, here we go. Nice little look at the map here. So teams have really spread out now. So you still have that cluster in Pochinki as we've been following, but a lot of teams just all over the place now. You got several on the military base island. Nobody in Millie themselves, but a lot around the island. So definitely gearing up for the next phase of the game here, Max.
Yeah, it's definitely going to get ready. Could we have... Actually, Niptura, question for you. Mainland or island?
Island.
I'm thinking mainland. Because I don't want to agree with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's feeling contrary today.
Yeah,
okay.
it might not happen this shift, but I think it will. Oh, okay. Well, I take it back. It was a prank. All but a prank. It's going to be island finish. Military island. No. Okay, so it goes down southeast for these teams. So the team's going to have to start to think about their rotation. Of course, just phase 1. They can take that blue zone tick damage early on. It's not too shabby. It's not too bad. As Enzo just going to be camping this angle with the barrel. And now everything slowed down significantly. It seems like none of these 3 squads in Pochinki want to take the clash, and one in particular, Team 16 of Enzo and Solso are just, well, I would say camping is the word, just waiting for someone to show their back and just strike and get that free point for themselves.
Yes, indeed. Oh, wait, but we got... We've got a new contender entering Pochinki here to the south side. Ooh. Somebody's coming in a vehicle. Who was that? I didn't quite see, and the minimap's not showing them. But there was definitely somebody. Yeah, there we go. Looking at the eastern side now, Aspa and crew.
Oh. Are they trying to gatekeep teams that are trying to exit the city? Maybe. Gothilla TV and also our boy Kopikula TV. TV's all over the place. Oh, loving the TV. Going to be camping a recall tower inside of Military Island, it seems. That's going to be the game plan. And Solso trying to exit swiftly from the area, but they're going to be caught off guard by Star Captain and also Snowix. Not sure who's going to confirm that one, but Star Captain also going to get knocked. And that rotation you just talked about right now, Niptura, of Aspa is paying off big time. That's a huge off angle onto Snowix and Star Captain. They do strike onto Star Captain, get that free point for themselves. Snowix just looking to exit, not worth making an exit up northeast. He's just going to go deep and deep in the city. Going slowly towards Loku right now, which I don't know if he has meds or not, but he's still very low HP-wise. And he's making a mad dash for it. Snowix might be looking to get double-digit limbs this game if he keeps going this way.
He could indeed. Also want to point out that Star Captain does have an automatic recall. He's in the plane right now. So there's no need for any recall towers just yet. Snowix super quick, but it's the double-sided little push there from Amir and crew. So Loco and Amir just having 2 different angles on him. Snowix he could hold out against one, but not against 2. So that's gonna be Snowix going on down, and that is gonna be Amir and Loco actually winning out Pochinki of the group, right? Aspa and TD are there, but they were not in Pochinki to begin with. So GG's them, becoming kings of Pochinki, but now they still have one more fight before they can move out.
Oh, this is a disgusting angle from Donya. Like, come on, just on top of the water silo, just waiting things out. I mean, the thing is, they're going to be in the blue for this circle, not next circle. There's a very, very slim chance of that happening, so... We'll see. Donya, no intention of moving whatsoever. The thing is, there's going to be a big northern shift, right? Teams are going to be trying to exit the blue zone, making their way into the circle. So because of that northern shift, I'm wondering, is Donya just going to get backstabbed eventually by some mid to long range shot of some random player making their entrance in the zone? You've got to be a little bit careful here, as Whaley from Team 17 with the ASM Avacan and the Uzi combo looking to defend their main warehouse attic position, as they are looking to take a 1v2, because again, Donya's not really involved in this fight. It is a 1v2, and Donya's just camping the angle, making sure they can't move too much. But I'm pretty sure, from how he's using his third-person perspective, he knows Donya is on that water silo. So they're just going to stay inside and force a 1v2. That should be the best approach for them.
Yep, I was going to say the same thing. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there she goes. So... Donya definitely going, yeah, not about that life. Rishaw as well has moved on in. Oh, but look, it's TD and Espa now. Not satisfied with Pochinki. They're moving down into this compound now. They heard those shots. They're wanting this third party, and here they come full speed ahead in those vehicles.
Aspa just, I don't know what you had for breakfast today, but they just are hungry for blood in these games, chasing down everyone first in Pochinki, as you said, and now looking to take control of that eastern bridge area. It's going to be down to Shuhaib with a UMP. Good spray down. Going to go for the double, possibly. Shows their back, but still going to work things out with the pump. Goes for the confirm. And that is going to be a nice 1v2 squad wipe shot from Shuhaib. GG well played. And yeah, the UMP at that point normally would not be enough. But when you have an even better SMG in the UMP, Niptura, I said UMP twice, in the P90, then you're going to be stuck. What is, P90 is just a stronger UMP, right? No, it's not. I'm just joking. I just mispronounced it twice.
He's trying to cover. No.
You know what? I'm sorry to say this on broadcast, but I cannot play with the P90. I don't know what it is. I just cannot. I can recoil control an MG3, but not P90. I don't know what it is, but I suck with the P90. I hate it.
See, for me, the P90 is a stronger Bison. They've got a similar recoil for me, and so I can play both. The UMP is the one that I can't play. That thing does not... It clutches for everybody else except me. I can't do it. Just can't.
Well, we're built different. Literally.
They are.
Have our areas of expertise. Nice Molotov there. Going to be blocking out some areas to play for Whaley. Maybe best time to just drop on down. He's very low ammo-wise in that Uzi. Maybe he can find some extra ammo somewhere, but he really wants to play with that Uzi because he is playing in CQC. As Teddy wrapping around with that utility, the nade in hand. He's got 3 nades. Nice chuck. Doesn't quite get the knock, but still going to be demanding respect from Whaley. Make sure he doesn't get too close to that window side. And none of the damage connects. As in the elimination feed, so many big fights are happening here, Niptura. But Asper getting caught off guard, and the nade is huge. Wait, it's his own nade. What just happened? And he's flushed out. Okay, that was a fumble. I was very confused there for a second.
Yeah, he got yeah, he wasn't too sure about that. Thought somebody was behind him, ran around, and then cooked himself with his own nade. GG. Unfortunate, but it happens. We've seen it before. We'll see again, I'm sure. It's the name of the game sometimes. Meanwhile, we have another fight, big fight, happening down onto the south side of Millie Island, right on the edge of zone here. Stage 3, gonna come in just over a minute, so a lot of teams trying to skedaddle, get away from the edge, and we got 1, 2, 3, 4 teams here on board now with HK and Kaya, who's spinning out while healing, multitasking to the extreme here, and might just come into Team 13 though, Max. They don't know they're there, potentially.
What?
Oh, they really don't know they're there. Oh no, they really don't know.
Oh, Team 13's got a hovercraft normally. I saw Mighty Sky had one next to Novoripnoye, so you want to... If you see it, yeah, just dodge that bullet. Not worth it. Don't take that engagement. You got a lot of still very playable areas in the zone. We do see the temple then of Ancient Secret is being brought in the area. Are we going to see anyone do a mad dash up there and try and speed run the final boss? I don't think you're going to have enough time to make it happen, but who knows? With these guys, especially when you have players like Snokes, etc. in the lobby, maybe there is a chance for it to happen. It's Team 19 here, followed over Lilifau and Manazé that did get squad wiped earlier, right, in Pachinki itself. Were able to survive deep in this match. Still 3 eliminations, so not a bad game whatsoever. We'll be taking things a little bit slower in the play zone as now teams are starting to converge, right? And we're going to be seeing some clashes happening very soon, especially it looks like with Team 10 looking the way of Asper, and that's some big shots being taken his way.
Wow, they knew he was there immediately. Aspa not being able to have any sort of surprise factor onto this team. Now come the nades. Oh, Aspa doesn't stand a chance. He's almost down 1 HP. I don't know how. He's already healed up once. But okay.
Oh, he's got no meds. He's using the stems. He's hella low on meds right now. He's got no resources. Gonna try and get it, swapping on over to the MK14, but it's just not quite the weapon at that CQC range. If he had a shotgun, maybe it could have been a different story, but it was just not gonna happen this time around. GG, well played. Looking at Observatory, it's gonna be Team 7. It's gonna be Holly and Million. Looking to just zone teams away. Of course, I'm hoping they do have some good long-range weaponry. Though I am seeing, if I'm not mistaken, an AKM and an M4, which M4 always good at that mid to long range, but if we had a DMR here, Nipchiro, or maybe even the brand new DMR, the M1 Garand, this would be a different story.
Good. It's so good. The M1 Garand is just... love it. Anyway, I hope to see that.
Are you going to eat it? Is it a meal? You're like,
it's so tasty. Yeah. But hey, you know what? Speaking of loot, and good loot at that, you know, if anybody wants to just hop up to the temple to get some extra loot, I mean, that's not a bad idea, right? I mean, Seven's right here got a scar and a what is that? A pistol? That's all he's got right now.
Is that Seven Worlds Gaming? No way.
What?
International caster and analyst, Seven Worlds Gaming here in Europe? No. Of course, no, it's a different player. M17.
That zone hard shift, though. Yikes. Oof.
Yeah, and the temple's going to be passing right over the area, too. So we'll see if anyone's going to try and use that to just maybe even get some bit of elevation, and then you drop back down because you parachute when you come back down, right? So you can just get a little bit of a vantage point and a good scope of the land where players are positioned. And use it to your advantage. The jump shot, and Snowix gets overwhelmed. There's no way.
Wow.
He gets completely wrecked next to that rock, and that's going to be game over. Star Captain, sole survivor. Still 7 elimination game for them, so not too bad for Team 11. But that is definitely not the way they were hoping to see things go down. Snowix, indeed, an early casualty in match number 1.
That is rough, but I almost called it. I said, you know, Star Captain might just be the last one standing in the last parts of the game. Let's see. Going back over to the temple, though, one thing I want to mention is the holding area is smack dab in the middle of the zone. So even if you go up there, just to have a position that's center zone for a minute or two, right? Because it stays there for a while, like a minute, I think. So you could just stay up there, have that as your position, and then jump down with that extra info you've gathered. So I really hope we see somebody take advantage of that.
Hopefully. I mean, the thing is, you would have to smoke the area if you want to make that move up in the temple. Otherwise, it's going to be quite kind of hard.
I mean, the better idea would have been actually to go up on the one outside of zone beforehand, and then move in. That's your ticket to zone. Shark trying to hide in the vehicle, in the hovercraft, gets naded, goes, nope, out of here, bye-bye.
I mean, they have two, so yeah, just use one as a tank if you want. Like, he's like, I can take it, and he can, actually, because he's in the hovercraft. Kind of insanely strong vehicle. It's
crazy.
Not as strong as the brand new BRDM, though. If you guys have seen that one, you can actually shoot from it now, which is completely cracked, but very fun. Unless you're Niptura and you're in that seat and you get eliminated still by players around you, like it happened a few days ago. That does happen.
That did happen. That was unfortunate.
That was very unfortunate. They were only open too. I was like, Niptura, what are you doing? So I asked my boy MBS to step up, and he got the elims, so it was fine. MBS call out, but that's one of our squad mates we play with sometimes. Very cool guy, but also so are all these players in this squad. What a transition from me as we go for big squad wipe over to the eastern edge. That's going to be Steph with the Grows onto HK, the survivor, taken out early on from this later stage portion of the match. It's Orko and Wille doing so much work, but Mighty Sky and Shark, I'm looking at this one in particular, Niptra, with this hovercraft. This could be the perfect vehicle, especially in a relatively open-ended finish like this. Going to be making the jump out. He's got 2 smokes, no nades, which would be great at that range, but maybe Mighty Sky does have some of that utility to play with.
This zone is so interesting. We've got a cliff zone, but on the south side of Millie Island. This is not one we see often. Yeah. And that zone is just continuing to go in that direction. I mean, I think it's got enough of the mainland, or enough of the of moorland rather, to make sure it's not really a cliff finish, but the whole area is so difficult, so open. It's not like Miramar with these cliff sides where there's lots of nooks and crannies. There's nothing. However, the hovercraft might be, I was gonna say just full send it into the water because it's a hovercraft, it goes on water. But it gets blown up before they can get there.
Yeah, it does get blown up really quickly, and that's the issue. A few clips and it is just pretty much turning to dust, so you got to be a little bit cautious how you do it. It does offer cover though when it explodes, so it's still useful. It's still definitely going to have an impact on this game. But Mighty Sky, I believe their hovercraft is still in working condition. That's why I can see in the distance. Yeah, hovercraft still can be used up. Maybe going to make a similar play and go down in the water. I'd recommend at least trying to stick as a team. Oh, Janika, what an angle. The spray does connect. Wraps around Cuba Vibes, and that is going to be an instant knock, I believe. Can confirm it, as it's going to be quite hard to find a decent hiding spot behind that vehicle. As Janoop. It's time for soup. It's Janoop. Looking to maybe use some utility, some smokes to get over to their teammate of Cuba Vibes and go for the res. But as I say that, they take some heavy damage, and that is going to be Mighty Sky getting the final elimination, and their squad are being eliminated. Chidu play, and that's going to clear a big portion of this ridge, right? But as I say that, Barber just strikes while the iron is hot and gets another elimination. So that's 2 teams, 4 players out on the southern ridge, Niptura. It seems like now there's going to be a big position that can be leveraged in their favor.
Yeah, now we're seeing a massive shift. All these teams coming on in. The mass exodus has started. A little bit of a car pile up there as we all try to move into zone. Here we go. Zone shifts away from the cliff side. So Jenica and Baba, they have to move in. They were all set up real nice, but now they have to join the fray here. Steph goes down on the north side. Captain just holding out a little bit at a time in that one little shed there. He is going to have to move in eventually, so he's just trying to clear a path. Meanwhile, Shuhaib with the P90, here he comes, trying to break up this heal, which he does in fact do. The res is stopped, and it's just a solo now, 1v1 down to the south side. If nobody ends up doing something about that, third-partying it, but Munazir goes on down. That's going to be a nade, and he's going to just take one and move out. Here we go, let's see. 1v1? No. Gonna do a drive-by. That's it, Max. Drive-by only before getting taken out. Almost down. He goes himself. He was not aware that the team... I mean, this is actually a great angle. Danica and Baba have a fantastic angle on the south side. No one's on this side, so really good from them. If they can hold out here, they could just win.
Got to be a little bit careful, though. Baba's got only 17 bullets left in that M249, so you've got to make sure you go for the full reload. Maybe loot up Mighty Sky. I believe that's Mighty Sky's crate. Just get yourself back up in terms of your resources.
Grabs the UMP.
UMP swap, okay, so that's going to be UMP M249 combo. Does get 19 bullets only, so still not a good amount for the M249 if you want to spray down your foes left, right, and center. But it's going to be down to the wire. Ooh, big dash forward. It's going to be Star Captain trying to redeem this game a little bit towards the end. He makes it behind the car that does explode. That's going to be some hard cover now. So he is, I believe he's barely outside of the zone. And as I say that, there's still an off angle available for Holly, as he just going to keep spraying it down, peppering the entire area. But he survived, and Captain goes out to the blue zone, down to now 3 last teams.
Very nice. Denies the points. Denies the points. Very important. Baba as well goes down to the blaze zone. Really hitting hard here. You cannot, you can't delay coming into zone. Jenica goes out as well. That is a big surprise to me. They've decided, I mean, either they decided they couldn't play any further because it's too open, or they delayed too much to actually try and come in.
I think it was a deny. I think they just took it away. Unless they slept. It's not slept, slipped. They just fell asleep. They was like, oh, they're sleeping out in the blue. They just slipped down the cliff. Maybe they just couldn't get back up.
Maybe,
because they needed extra cover from these northern players of Holly and Million. Otherwise, they just denied, which is a valuable thing to do at this point, right? It's only 8 matches total, so might as well just deny points, not give it to your enemies, because I think that was a quite hard transition to execute, especially if you don't have smokes, right? So if you don't have smokes, I would say definitely a decent play to go for. As now it's just Livic in a 1v2 versus themselves and Holly and Million. So now the information has been granted over. They know where Livic currently stands. 4 grenades, I would say even Holly could just start raining it down onto Livic, especially in those smokes that are starting to bloom outwards for Livic. As there you go. Look at Holly, he's got it, and the hovercraft push is going to be happening for Million. Nice. There's no way you can deal with this. There's no counter. But the smokes keep blooming up. Million just go, oh yeah, that's an easy elimination from Million. The slowest drive-by you've ever seen in match number 1 here for the Legends Rise tournament. And yeah, Million Holly. Slower on the elimination front, but definitely some really strong finish at the end of this match, Niptura, with that use of the hovercraft. And they will be taking home a big chicken dinner in match numero uno.
Very nice. Numero uno. The team who didn't come in numero uno. But a very good game, a great result. Great result for everybody here. Some really nice eliminations from everybody. Some really good gameplay that we saw. A very strong start to this event, to this evening's games. We're going over onto Livic next, so you know I think we're going to see probably a bit of a faster game in the next match, but some definitely good tactics coming in here. I like it.
Yeah, I mean, Livic is going to be the current update theme mode, so that's going to be very fun to see how everyone's going to play around the vaults, your B rank vaults, your A rank vaults, and of course your S rank vaults, which have some insanely good loot over there. So I'm excited to see how teams are going to be tackling that one, but that is going to be still great stuff for match number 1. We'll have to wait a few more seconds for the leaderboards to see exactly what point lead has been created at the top of these rankings, and after that I believe it might just be time for code. Get your website ready right now. It's going to be midasbuy.com.
Yes.
And just have it ready, logged in, and you can to the moment it pops on screen. But Niptura, how are we feeling after that first game here, going back in time in that previous mode?
Very cool. I like back in time. We do it often, and it was great as always. I did enjoy that. There's some really good tactics coming in here. We see the leaderboard. Here we go. 18 points total for Million and Holy. There we go. 15 placement points. That's a heck of a lot of points there for winning the game. GG. Then Lily Fao and Munazir are going to be in second with 17 points. There we go. And of course, Captain and Snoix, which we kind of figured is going to be the case. 15 points there because 7 elims as well. So Snoix got 6 eliminations and Captain got 1, I believe it was. So that was really good. But also, I want to do a special shout out here for Cuba Vibes and Janoop, because Janoop got 7 eliminations. 7. I mean, that's a lot.
Huge.
For game number 1.
Or do you mean Jasup? They've got
I said Janoop. I said Janoop.
I'm just memeing. It's always that about these tournaments, right? Because unlike pro players, for the content creators, I need to get used to the name sometimes, and I might say a different version sometimes. But yeah, definitely
like
going to
Holly.
be. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, I said Holly. What? Oh, Holy. There's only one L.
Only one L.
But I prefer Holly. I don't know. Holy. Yeah, okay. It feels more like a name. I was, yeah, with 68 forward. Okay, just put me on the spot. Second page of the rankings. A few teams with the big fat bubble is going to be Copicole, Gethila, Enzo, Solso, Pepito, Zasuo, Risha, and Donya. Did I say all the names correctly, Niptura? Up to your liking?
I think you did.
Oh, thank you very much. That sounded very sarcastic. I don't like that. There's still definitely a lot of room for them to execute that comeback, especially because we are going to be going, as you said already, Niptura, into Livic, which is going to be very, very exciting. But that was our leaderboards. Next thing that should be coming up, I believe, will be a code. I don't know when it will pop on screen, and there it is! Guys, head on over to midasbuy.com right now. Get the code, enter it, and redeem it. And there's going to be a big redemption code, if I'm not mistaken, 8,100 UC. If I'm not mistaken, yes, it's going to be 8,100 UC. So that is a lot. That's
like half of what I
UC.
have. That's crazy.
Okay, Niptura flexing again. Go redeem it right now, guys. And you know what? I want to know in chat, whoever did redeem it successfully, tell us in the chat you got it. I'm quite curious, and we will congratulate you live and say, well done, you were fast on that keyboard or mobile device or Samsung smart fridge. Whatever you're using to watch the broadcast is going to be great. But yeah, very nice. Whoever's able to redeem it, congrats in advance. Yeah.
Yeah, woo. And tell us what you're going to do with it.
Give it to me.
Me.
Actually, there's someone a few weeks ago that won a giveaway, and they couldn't redeem it, unfortunately, because they were in another region. And they said, Maxman can have the UC. And I got the UC.
Oh,
it was very kind of them.
Sweet. That's so nice.
Aditya. It was Aditya. If you're watching Aditya, thank you very much. A real homie. A real one.
That's super nice.
Yeah, but everyone in chat, I'm seeing a lot of GGs. Maybe it's been redeemed already. Unfortunately, you've got to be quick fingers right now to redeem that code. But whoever got it, GG, well played. But now, Niptura, back to the nitty-gritty portion of the tournament, right? It's going to be match numero dos. Not numero uno, that's a team, but numero dos, that's the next match coming up. Of course, it's going to be on the current themed mode. And we played a few days ago, right, Niptura, and big fan of the mode. It's really fun. And the loot there is crazy.
Oh, it's so good. It's so nice. It's so good. I really have been enjoying the mode. Honestly, it's so much fun. I love the hot drops that we have there. It's very dynamic. It's very fun. There's lots of different levels to get elevation. And the loot is fantastic. I mean, who doesn't love a theme mode based around just epic loot? I mean, that's great. It's a great time. So I've been really enjoying those games. It's fun. Yeah.
There's also a little animation. If you go in a very specific vault, there's a like kind of recap animation, and it sends your character through all of the different themed mode, and then you drop back again on the parachute. So Niptura, wow.
That was more of a, oh wow, that's like awesome, like wow, that's like actually more sincere. That's my more sincere voice.
That made me laugh. But no, we played it. We enjoyed it a lot. This theme mode is very, very fun. Also, a lot of very fun skins currently in the game. So we'll see how things are going to be working on that end. We'll see. But yeah, next game is going to be, of course, heading on to Livic, which we already talked about the mode itself, right? But Livic, I'm enjoying it. We don't see an esports. It's mainly an esports rondo. It's going to be your Erangel. It's going to be your Miramar. And I got to say, I've kind of, over the years, so used to Livic, I tend to play more than Erangel, which I don't think I should say. People might say, not a real esports, bro. But I swear, it's a very...
Yeah, I use if I'm going to like play, like for like if I have a play session scheduled, then I will use that. I'll use Livic as a warm-up. It's a great warm-up map. You just go in there and you just hot drop and you just have fun with it. And it's a small enough map. You're done in 10 minutes and it's a great warm-up. So I really enjoy Livic. It's good fun. I like just going around, and often in duos. I'll just 1v2 the whole lobby and just go in duos and snipe everybody. It's great. Good time.
Yeah, it's a good map. I was told also in chat apparently by 3 Una that Janoop, that we've been calling Janoop the entire time, is Jano up. Which that also works, but there's no space. So how am I supposed to know?
There's many keys, so it's
I have no idea. Yeah,
Janoop.
I'm not sure. Also, I was told apparently my mic is having a little bit of issues, so I'll try and fix that also during the game. Hopefully,
not me this time, yay!
What was that? What are you excited about?
It's not me with the mic issues this time. It's always me.
I don't know why, but I will work on it hopefully and fix it very soon, because it's been all over the place on my side. I just moved, so you know what? That's my excuse. I have the I just moved to another country card, Joker, so I'll be using it right now
for the next 6 months.
No, I'll try to fix it. But no, any predictions, Niptro, when it comes to our next champions based on what we've seen so far? I'm going to go first. I'm going to be saying Snowix and Star Captain are going to win this one because I go that direction, so they're my pick.
Then I can't pick them? No.
We can't have the same pick.
Okay, you know what then? Fine. I'm going to go with... wait, hang on. Where are they? I want to get this name right. Hang on. Where are they? Hold up. Oh, yeah. I want to see Cuba Vibes and what was it? Geno P? Geno Up, sorry. Geno Up. Yeah, that's the one. I'm going to go with them because Geno Up had like 7 eliminations, and that was not a fight-heavy game.
Yes.
Because it got really slow. So in a fight-heavy map like Livic, I think definitely they could have the upper hand here.
I mean, Pachinki was a little bit fight-heavy,
it was,
I would
but then
say.
It chilled out real quick.
It did, yeah.
I think Livic's going to be a lot more intense.
Yeah, I mean, Midstein, right? Everyone's going to go Midstein. They're going to go for the hot drop. And actually, in this mode, it's... Actually, you know what? Maybe not everyone's going to get Midstein. You got different drop locations with a lot of extended loot and also the themed mode area. So they might go in, like, Crabgrass is where you have the S rank vault. You could go up to the northwestern side. You can go southeastern island. You've got usually some boosted loot over there. So you've got different options. We might not see everyone concentrated in the same area, but we might have different hot drops all over the place on Livic. So that's something to look forward to and see how things are going to go down over there. And also, we do have my favorite feature in recent PUBG Mobile esports history in particular, which is the loot truck. It's here. It's on Rondo. And if anyone wants to get some free airdrop weapons without going really in the themed mode area, just go camp one of the spawn locations of the loot truck, and you'll instantly loot it up and become one of the strongest teams in that game. Like, it's so easy. It's
crazy. It's crazy. Also, if you blow it up, you have free hardcover as well. Depending, right? So that is another one of its advantages. So keep an eye out for that trucking through your neighborhood. Yeah, it's gonna be. I would love it if it had like an ice cream, you know, like the ice cream truck sound or something like that as it comes through. I think that would be so funny. Just like loot's here, come and get your loot.
They should make it. You know, for example, you have a skin you can apply on a plane at the start of each game, right? It would be cool if you had a loot truck skin that applies to all the loot trucks in that lobby. If you had the highest like royal pass or something. And you could have an ice cream truck version. That would be sick. Yeah. Hey, PUBG Mobile, that's a sick idea right now. That would be a cool thing to do.
You have lots of sick ideas.
Yeah,
you're a good
sometimes.
idea guy.
When I connect my final 2 brain cells, sometimes that sparks can happen, and we can come up with pretty good ideas. It's quite rare, though. Every once in a while, it does happen. But yeah, getting ready again for our game. I was told there's only 2 duos missing. Who are you guys that are not in this game right now? You are too slow. You're slowing down the show, and especially you're slowing down the approach of our second code that will be happening after this game. So if you weren't fortunate enough where you could not secure the first code, well, you know what? Stick around. We still have 3 more codes today and even more codes tomorrow. So we got a total of that's going to be 4, 5, 6, 7 codes. Yes, I have to do math as if I was a 5-year-old because I'm just not good with doing math in my head. But yeah, so much UC to be won here, Niptura. And also we're going to talk later on about the new X suit, and that X suit is looking great.
Ooh,
I want to get it. You got 15,000 UC, Niptura. Are you going to try and go for it?
I'm going to try and go for it, I think.
Hey.
They also brought back, I was just looking before stream, and I have to do more research on this, but it looks like they brought back the first X suit, the Raven X suit as well.
Oh, really?
Like that's a secondary X suit that you can get. So I might go for that one because that is the one that I've always wanted. And I was like, dang, I wish I had gotten that the first time. And it's back. So I might have to go and try for that one.
Ooh, okay. The thing is, I have a new theme now that I'm working with. It's I only get esports skins or anime collabs I really like. Because I already have an X suit and I don't want multiple X suits, but the current one is very cool. So if I didn't get my previous X suit, I might be going for this one instead. But otherwise, where's my One Piece collab skin? That's what I'm asking. That's my next request. Hopefully it will be coming at some point. Yeah, as I'm told, our last 2 duos did indeed join the game, and here we have it.
Finally.
It's time to dive into the action of Livic. It's been a while since we did cover a Livic game, so let's see how things go, as we do have the plane going from stable all down to waterfall southeast of the map. But of course, Midstein is going to be the main point of contention. Everyone is going to try and wrestle away from each other.
It sure is. I mean, I always love a Blomster, a Gronus, or a Midstein, depending on how hot droppy I feel. We do have a lot of teams going to Blomster, 1 team going to Gronus, and many teams going to Midstein. So I love that I called out those names there. But before we get into it, Max, where's your usual go-to here? Where do you drop on Livic?
Every time.
Midstein?
Because you get free recall.
Nice.
So I just drop there, I die, which usually I do die right away, and then I usually go crabgrass to camp out the S rank vault because I always want to get my MG3 there if I am lucky. So that's my go-to. What about you?
I already said.
Say again because I'm working on my mic, so please remind me.
Okay, no, you know what? That's fair. That's fair. Blomster, Gronus, or Midstein, depending on how aggressive I feel. Okay. Goes down first. Rip.
And I didn't pick him this time, so I will take no
That's all on
blame for
him
what's
now.
happening. Okay. I'll let you cover for like a minute or two, okay? Sorry.
Go for it. Yes. But yeah, here we go. Aspa coming in hot here. 2 elims right off the rip as we're looking at, I believe this is Blomster, yeah. Really like this event. This mode's been super fun, and it's so nice that it's gonna stay here on Livic. Some real fun stuff. I'm gonna have to play Livic a little bit more now. Holly goes on out. That's gonna be the end of them. Let's see now who's gonna be doing what, where. It's actually pretty...
I got me. I'm back.
What?
Ooh.
Hi.
Yeah, I've been tinkering my audio mixer interface, so we'll see if it's better or not. Do you hear me fine? You hear me fine? You hear me good?
I hear you fine.
I'm so sorry you have to hear me right. That must be so sad to hear me in full top tier quality. Hopefully I'm not saying that well. I just sound super robotic on the stream. But yeah, we go in the fight here. It's going to be Midstein, main building. It's going to be lower floor, Star Captain and Snowick. So again, the big fragging duo. We're expected to just destroy a big portion of this lobby in these hot drops.
Yep.
Did happen in Pachinki last game. But now they're going to be putting their focus onto a squad just above them. Really good nade attempts from Snokes, but I believe they're on the balcony side. So those nades aren't going to cut it right now.
No, he did do 42 damage. Oh, Snokes goes down again. He's too aggressive, man, somehow.
Oh, he's blocked by the Molotov. No, he can't get the res onto Snowix. That's some really good utility if that was an enemy piece of utility. The Star Captain trying to redeem it, and he gets clapped once again. Oh my goodness. What a fight back. Hagel doing God's work with that org and will get 2 nice points for himself.
That is so interesting. I mean, you saw the strategy there. They had the pincer move coming in. There was the nades to funnel them into a small space, all of that, but luck was just not on their side at all. That is really, really hard luck for them. They're going to have to respawn and try again in a different location or go back down to Midstein. Either which way, they're going to have to try again. That did not work out.
Yeah, did not work out at all. Zidu looking over at these different areas. And again, if you guys have not played the current mode, it kind of changes all of the different buildings to more futuristic theme. So that's why it looks a little bit different. It's Midstein, but it doesn't quite look like Midstein. So here we go. We're going to have the shield sphere going to be popped up. And Valle just not able to really deal with this 1v2 scenario. He's going to get swiftly swept under the rug. That's going to be a nice elimination going away of Chuhaib and Zidu. The shield drops down, having to go back behind cover. And also keep in mind, in Midstein, when you do wait an extra minute or two, you will have an extra crate in the middle of the map that will spawn, and it will get, well, not the map, the city itself, and it will give you some extra good loot, especially self-AEDs, which can really go a long, long way in a map like Livic.
Yeah, it can, but also I think if you're trying to do that, it takes so long, and Livic is such a small map that even if you're behind a tree or something, there's always somebody behind you. So it's very tricky to use them. I think name of the game really is don't get knocked, which of course is the name of the game in every map, but Livic in particular is just so difficult to recover from getting knocked in the first place. As we see Aspa just moving down, trying to push on through onto the staircase. Not going to quite work though. Cuba and crew
MG3.
gonna be trying to see. There we go. The nade onto Tede though. Janu up. There he goes. I can't get that name right. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Aspa down to 1 HP. Oh, and it's gonna be the P90 and the shotgun, the duo. Gonna be going for that 1v2, and that's gonna be 4 eliminations for the duo.
Yep, GG's. That's gonna be a good one. Very well done indeed on that elimination. Able to just follow it through. If he didn't try and confirm his death, he would have just got the extra elimination mid-air. Really good nade from Lilifao. And Lilifao, I gotta say, definitely a big, significant step up. I remember seeing Lilifao in a previous tournament a while ago, right, Nipture, and did have some topsy-turvy moments where things didn't quite work out. But I gotta say, the level of gameplay is looking way stronger from Lilifao. So definitely a contender going into this tournament. This Legends Rise event as we go back to Midstein. And this time it's going to be Kai with a Molotov. Definitely going to be slowing that push. But he has a nade of his own. Definitely an easy piece of utility to connect. Now, come on, that's an easy double, right?
Surely. Oh, not if he pushes out. Oh! And the nade doesn't even do anything. Oh, that hurts. That has to hurt. Unfortunate, but that's going to be an easy recall. He's already there. He's ready to go. And 3 eliminations on the board. Not too bad. I will say, just quickly though, Max, is we've already lost 2 teams. That is interesting. I was not expecting us to lose. I don't know which ones actually went out fully because there's so many recalls. It's hard to keep track of who's gone out for good, right? But yeah, interesting that we've lost 2 so quickly.
It's hard to get recalls when you think about it because usually you have 4 players in a team, right? And then your team can be a little bit more spread and you have a high likelihood of 1 player surviving and going for the full res on all of your teammates. Here you got a duo. The 2 players die. Guess what? GG. Game over. Unless you drop in the event-themed area, then you get a free automatic respawn. Outside of that, you're going to have to do it with a recall tower yourself. Nade dropping on down. He pushes over the road. Nothing connects for Shark with the AUG. And now he's going to have to reposition with that nade in hand. But I believe Zedu should be safe and sound.
Yeah.
In this area, my pro tip to anyone who does play this mode on Livic, camp the rooftops. It's so damn powerful. You just see anyone cross over the roads. Normally, you get an easy elimination. So these spots, especially the one other side of the road, you're looking off Shark right now, the opposite building, that one in particular is cracked. It's so powerful. It's not even funny.
Yeah, it is pretty good. It's very annoying, but hey, if you're the one up there, it's really good. So we'll see. I think we have a couple of teams that have already, or a couple players rather, that have already taken advantage of that. They're on the other side there. At least trying to get some sort of roof access, if not on this roof. And Zedu not backing down. There we go. 6 eliminations for Zedu and Shuhaib there. Really good work coming in from them. They're evading nades and taking names all at the same time. So good work there. They've now just cleared out another building. So now they have just that little bit more control over the area. And I think it's really only a couple of teams left here now, Max. They're going to be going for that 1v2 or 2v2 pretty shortly here. But yeah, cleared it out really well.
Yep, here we're going to be next to the docks area over to the east. Going to be Zaswat and company looking to win that fight. Kuba Vibe still with the MG3. Come on, make me proud as the MG3 is the best weapon in the game, and that is not a fact. It is a straight up statement of the gods that say this weapon is the best in the universe. It's also trying to clap back with the pump. Oh, it's going to be the M114, and he does get overwhelmed by the P90 from a distance by Jano up. As now things are looking to get a little bit dicey on the opposition. Enzo trying to just heal up. He's got very low ammo with the AKM, only 1 clip and a bit to work with, and then has to swap on over to the M4. So I would say M4 would definitely be a better decision at this point to play around with. Just a little bit more ammo in that clip. But on the picture-in-picture, another fight's happening far up north of this current map. It's going to be G1 Null. A lot of fans in the chat, as I always know, are looking to get some elims. As here we go back to Enzo in the main feed, and he's going to get pushed up. Trying to go for the self-AED, but nope. The self-AED will also be stolen away, if I'm not mistaken. So that's an extra good bit of loot to be secured by the opposition.
Really good stuff. You know what? I chose correctly. Geno up in Cuba. They're doing what I thought they would. They're taking names. It's really nice to see on a Livic. I love Livic. It's actually such a fun map. I don't play it enough. It's just the exact right size, right? Where it's like it's not too crazy, it's not too short, but it's got some great intensity and enough room to play those strategies really well. So I do enjoy it. What?
So you're saying Livic is exactly the right size, right? You just said that.
Yes.
Are you saying that Erangel is too big of a map? Are you talking smack of Erangel, the best map in the game?
I will.
Whoa! Call your lawyers. You better.
I will point you to a very famous tweet of, just because I say I like pancakes does not mean I hate waffles. You know, one does not mean the other. Erangel is awesome and perfect and amazing and beautiful, but Livic, if you're just trying to warm up or if you're just trying to have a quick game, it's the perfect size to just get that dopamine hit and move on with your day if you're not here for a long time. You know. That's
coming from a Karakin enjoyer, so I'm not sure if I can trust your word.
I do love me some Karakin.
Yeah,
that's also true.
So opinion denied. You are wrong. I am right.
Sorry. No. Okay, fine.
Who actually chat? Question for the chat. Who plays Karakin in chat?
Please say everybody.
Because when I play
back me up.
Karakin, I swear I just see bots. I'm not trying to play to throw shade.
There's no one plays it anymore. It's very sad. Everybody played it for a while, and then I think there's like 3 sweaty teams that play it, and that's kind of it.
They're called the Karakin Guild or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But because if you want to play Karakin, just play Miramar. It's like the better, stronger,
it's good for sniping.
bigger
it's good
versions.
For sniping.
It
if you're
is
just
good
playing
for sniping.
solo, you know, you want to snipe a little bit. It's
Niptura, sorry if you can't hit 1,500 meter like Car 98 headshots. You're just not good enough for this game. I gotta say, you just gotta work on them shots.
Can't.
Oh no, you can't. Here we go. It's gonna be 7 with the Scar. Able to find Asper. Asper's always trying to attempt to go for these cheeky little off angles. This time around, though, gonna get punished. You could see today go for that res. They're out in the blue. They're just getting camped off now by Team 14. It's 7 and G1 No. We're just going to wait for them to or go down to the blue zone or just wait for them to make a transition and get 2 free points for themselves. So right now, Team 14 are in full control of this situation.
They are indeed. Let's see. Okay, so we got this. Oh, hang on. Big old fight happening here. Down goes 1, down goes 2. Okay, the backup from the other team, and that is Geno OP. Or Geno up, sorry. Coming in clutch once again with the AUG this time. Love to see that coming on through. You did say the AUG meta is here. It is official, and we are starting to see it now here as well. That AUG just coming in clutch so many times. Oh, that... Did we just evade seeing a rock there? A rock crash for their own sanity? I hope so. That would be... Yeah, they're just like, you know what? We're going to cut away from that. It's fine.
Let's have a commercial break. While that happens. But yeah, no, the AUG meta indeed has arrived, Niptura. It's not saying the M4 is bad. You know, I like waffles and pancakes all the same.
M4 OP.
But the AUG is very strong. The damage long range is wild, and if you can control that recoil, you're in for a banger of a good time. Looking at the squad getting to push over the ridge, almost getting completely demolished by Orko and company, but they do make it into the distance as now the blue zone's going to encroach on the road, forcing Whaley and also Orko 20 to make it a little bit higher to that ridge point. So this is rock formation is very strong to play around, especially when you don't have anyone behind you. But as I say, that Orko going to be taking a severe beating. I believe we might see some Util getting chucked over that wall very soon. But so far, he has time to go for the heal up, use that first aid, get up to 75% HP. 1 nade in hand, though. Seems like they're a little bit low on that utility side. So if they do get nade range, they might not be able to just create a mini red zone on someone. But I do see the MG3 in the elimination feed in Niptura, which always makes me insanely happy, as that's going to get 1 elimination onto G1 No.
It sure is. 7 is still around, and nobody behind him just yet, but the nades are coming in thick and fast, and it's going to be very hard for him to rotate out of this position. They're just too close. It's not easy to actually move out of here. So we'll see. Oh, he's going to try and do it, perhaps. At least just try and get to his vehicle, and maybe they just aren't seeing that. There's no window on this side. So maybe they're just going to be able to, or he's just going to be able to get out of there. Wally down, Akko trying to do something here, but yeah, Amir and Loco, they're not going to let this chance slide. Not with the zone pushing them in, right? So a nade might slow them down, but it's not going to stop them completely, except Amir is down very, very low. Just might push him out enough, but he knows Loco's going to be coming up on his side there.
No.
Let's see. I don't think they're going to be able to get Whaley, though. I don't. I think he's going to have to go solo.
Yeah, or they're very low though on the other side. 1 bullet's all you need. Can't even hit it onto Amir. They're just too damn quick with their fingers on their device, and that's going to be an easy point for themselves. Whew, that should have been an easy connect, especially with that weapon. But you know what? Sometimes people have just got... There's insane reaction responses. That reaction time was crazy. So Amir,
really
well
crazy.
done indeed, as they're going to keep on moving. They're still not quite in the play zone, so they've got to keep moving. Snoix with the AUG, though, popping up again. The MG3 is here in the elimination feed. Is going to be getting Million with a headshot. It's all over the place. We've seen so many fights here, but we're just not spectating them all that much. I believe it's going to be center and north up there that we're going to be seeing most of these fights occurring, as Loku and Emir are just trying to sneak their way in without being spotted by anyone in this game, which, if you have an MG3 player or Snoix against you, I recommend playing it slow, not getting spotted out, because otherwise you're just getting your head blown right off. It's not a fair game.
No, you really gotta chill when it comes to going up against those duos, and they are still both duos. They're not hindered, they're not handicapped by any of these, you know, these solo players only sort of deal. I mean, look at this, 13 eliminations for this team, and they're still going strong. They still have that AUG, they still have the P90, still have the MG3. Oh, as I say that, the Neptura curse is real. Live. In progress. Down one goes. They should be able to get res back up though, but the zone is moving in. This is where it's all going to come to a head here, Max. Now we've got just 8 teams left alive. Down goes Valle. Hagel as well, taking shots from the backside. Steph moving on in, trying to get that res going under the shield. But there's just too many angles. Too many angles.
Yeah, Valle going to be taken out. Steph still sole survivor of his squad, but he's going to be still out in the blue. I don't know if he's going to be going out to that blue zone damage. It does creep on you on Livic. It's a very specific map where the blue zone does no damage, and then you just blink, and it does half your health in like 5 seconds.
Yes.
So you've got to be very, very careful on this map. It is quite deadly if you do forget about it for a little bit. Star Captain and Snowix for elimination. Definitely taking a little bit slower here, Nipchura, but you know what? On the game like this, I would say that is definitely the right approach, increasing your odds of winning the game by doing so. So they're going to be looking happy as onto Holy. Not Holly, that's a different player entirely. Star Captain looking to close the gap. He will be looking to peek over through that window. He's going to go for the first floor, but no, he's just going to hold the angle. And this rooftop on Livic is just crazy broken onto Hagel. And that's elimination number 5 here for Team 11.
Very nice indeed. Good to see the angles being used here. Holy goes down to Snowix. The DBS is just like, bah, no, thank you, goodbye. But they don't know that Munazier is here with the shotgun himself, just holding down that door, just waiting for Snowix to come on through. I mean, the M10 is a really good shotgun as well. I'm not sure who would win out of that, especially with the surprise factor coming on through.
Oh, good nade here. Jano up. Again, thank you very much, everyone, for correcting us in the chat. Jano up. Stepping up to the plate with that utility play. Munazir looking to make their push outwards with the M114. Able to hit that first shot. Trying to instantly transition into the first table is just not meant to be. That's going to be a team eliminated. At least denying the point away. But now it's down to the last 2 squads. A 2v2 tour happening here. It's going to be Jano up and Cuba Vibes. 15 eliminations, by the way, Nipchura. Absolute madness from this duo. Looking to fight versus Star Captain and Snowix. They still have 2 pieces of utility. It's going to be 2 nades in the hand of Star Captain. Not sure how many Snowix has, but we saw his nades be crazy earlier in Pachinki on Erangel. That nade looking decent. Does a bit of damage onto Cuba. But again, they have that MG3A, if I'm not mistaken, in that backpack, ready to blast at a moment's notice. And they're going to close the gap, make it to that rock. A very nadeable position. We'll see if Star Captain can hit that shot.
Interesting, Cuba pushes out from the rock there just to try and catch Captain unawares. And Cuba does go on down, though. Captain too good. Jano up trying to get some heals done. Does get the heal. Got 10 eliminations on the board. Can he make it 12? Oh! Not with that top shot. Oh my goodness me. Done and dusted. And that is going to be Snowix and Star Captain just saying, no, this is our game. We were supposed to win the last one. We didn't. Now this one is ours. We're taking it from you. But geez, man, the eliminations on this one, much bigger than last game.
Yeah, I mean, Team Numero Uno living up to their name, being Numero Uno in match Numero Dos here on Livic. So definitely some really good performances coming out from them. But yeah, second place squad, right? Getting themselves, what was it, 15 eliminations throughout all of that fight happening in Midstein is pure
Crazy.
madness. We're going to show that if you get the right position and the right weapon, because again, MG3 is the best weapon in the game. And that's a fact, okay? Not just because I love the weapon, but I just know it is the best. Yeah, you're able to leverage it to its full potential and just get yourself a ton of eliminations. So I think because of that, actually, Nipchura, our chicken dinner team is going to be in second place because of that high elimination count. We'll have to see, of course, how that's going to go. But actually, I say that, but chicken dinner's 15 points compared to esports, which is usually 10. So actually, they still might be first place, but it's going to be very close, neck and neck between those two.
It is, but yeah, Star Captain and Snowix, they got a 20-point game. That was a 20-point game for them. So, because of the 5 elims and then the 15 points. So that's a big number, right? That's a big gap to actually win by. So yeah. we should see. We'll have to wait for the leaderboard. I'm not going to do math on stream. That's not a good idea. But, yeah, okay, here we go. It's Captain Snowix, 38 points. To 36. Oh, it's so close. 2 points off. Okay. So this is a big shift in what we saw after game 1, right? Massive, massive shift coming on through here. Yeah, Lilifau and Munazir, they're in third with 31, 26. Okay, so not too big of a gap, but honestly, already those points are starting to accumulate.
Yeah, it is starting to stack up nicely with having the compound effect for some of these teams. It's going to be, of course, Captain and Snowick's doing so well in, I mean, even the first game, right? Sure, they didn't get themselves any placement points, not many placement points, but they still got a ton of eliminations. And here they're able to do it once again, but just backed up with that chicken dinner on Livic. So definitely very, very happy about it. But as we go low on the leaderboards, we're seeing definitely some a big gap being created between some of these teams, especially if you're looking around like 5th place position. With Vaya and Steph, you're starting to see a little bit of a gap. So if you want to start that comeback, it's never too late, no, but it is going to get to a point where it is going to be quite hard to catch up a significant amount of teams on day number 2 tomorrow. Though I'm excited to see on the second place of the leaderboards in Ipchura, who is currently struggling the most? Who can we expect to see a little bit of a comeback from? Tell us in the chat also, which is your favorite content creator duo in this event for the Legends Rise Evolving Universe? I am curious to see who has the most amount of supporters in this stream. Here we go, second page, and yep, still only now, last game, Nipcher, we had 3 teams having 0 points. Now it's only 2, Enzo, Solso, and Pepito Anza. So, well, come on, lads.
Oh.
We need to see, I want to see no one with 0 points, okay? Everyone's going to have at least 1 point after these matches today. Come on.
I'm not used to seeing Pepito and Zasuo on the bottom rank, though. They're usually like top 6, top 7, if not higher, right? I'm used to seeing a lot more from them, but 0 points in 2 games is really rough. Hopefully they can bring it back, and you know what? The good news is this is not a one-day event. They have tomorrow as well. If today's just a bit of a write-off, it's not a good day for them. They have tomorrow to bring things back. Of course, it's going to be difficult because, you know, everybody's so much further ahead, but it's still possible. You bring out a 15 elim game like we just saw, why not?
But you know what, Nipchura? I think I'm going to give you the power this time around to spawn the next code. Go for it. It's your turn.
Oh. The power. I'm not good at improvising. Okay.
If the code doesn't work, you know why. She messed up the spell.
Okay. Zone. Code. Coming in. Coming in.
I almost fell.
And there it is. It worked. I summoned it effectively. I get to graduate. Yay. Woo. Code is there.
Okay,
Go
guys.
Get your code, guys.
Head on over to midasbuy.com and enter the code, and you will be getting 8,100 UC. If you were the first to redeem it, if it doesn't work, unfortunately, it means you were too slow. We still have 2 more codes for the rest of the broadcast. You know what? It's not game over just yet. Again, enter it, midasbuy.com, and you will be getting possibly some good UC for a very cool skin that just came out in update 4.3. The brand new X suit, guys. You might want it, so check out this very quick, short promo video. What a beautiful skin. I mean, me and Nipchura were just like, oh, that looks so cool. Oh, that looks so cool. That looks so cool. Right now, guys, if you want to get that new X suit, it is currently available in-game. So if you redeem that code successfully, maybe it's time to go in-game right now and get it for yourself. And also, the callback is also returning to the shop. So also an extra opportunity to get some older items right here, right now. But we were talking about it, Nipchura. I think you were excited about the glider, right?
Oh, that Phoenix glider. I need it.
Yeah.
I mean, I have the 3-headed raven right now, which is epic. But
it is cool.
The Phoenix, that looks so cool. I wouldn't mind switching it up a little bit. You know, why the heck not? So I'm definitely going to try and get that for sure.
You have 15,000 UC. I think you have some UC to spare right now.
But you know what? I usually put it on my cars, though. That's where I always have it waiting for the next, you know, car event. So I don't know.
Yeah, but with this Ferrari coming this year, ooh. You know what? That might be a good shout. But you know what, guys? Again, if you want the X suit, yeah, but
if you X suit,
get the X suit right now, and you want put the X suit in the Ferrari coming in the future. That would be a sick combo. But with that said, guys, you can see down below, Game 3 is going to be indeed a Sanhok show match. And if you guys watch eSport, you might be like, Sanhok? What? I've never talked about. What is this? Is that a map? Is that an esports rotation map? I don't know. But yeah, we are going to be playing Sanhok here today. It's going to be a bit of a different rule set because it's going to be 2 points for everyone, no elimination points, and no leaderboard impact, which we're just playing for the funsies here, Nipchura. Clearly heading into Sanhok.
Yeah, it's a show match, and you know what show matches usually mean? No leaderboard impact. We're just going to have a little bit of fun. We're going to showcase the map. We're going to have maybe this is where we have boot camp hot drop.
Oh, it's been a while. Yeah, that could happen.
Yes.
Also,
I need it.
For info, I know people. So everyone knows me as like the MG3 guy. I feel like 2026 is the year I become the loot truck guy. I've been hyping this thing up for the longest time. The thing is, loot truck is on Sanhok 2. I'm pretty certain it is on Sanhok 2, and it's got a rotation path where it does pretty much the entire map, or it's got 2 loot truck. I'll have to recheck the pathway, but it's definitely on Sanhok, unless I was lied to. And it should be there. And if you can get the loot there on Sanhok, and you can get enough loot to stock up 2 fully players, which is great, especially because it's duos, right, Niptura? So you would be fully stacked. So I would say go camp those loot truck spawn locations because it's broken. It's so good.
It's so broken. Yeah, I think we're just seeing Max evolve into the loot goblin. You know, every team has one. Our team's going to have 2 now. So that's going to be interesting.
Second one is DK, by the way, if you guys are not
Second
aware.
one is DK.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, but like, DK, when he loots like 10,000 meters away from us. I'm looting in the close fit. Like, I will say we drop here, we destroy it, I loot for like 30 seconds and I'm done, you know?
That is true, you are fast.
Like, he's Frodo in Lord of the Rings. He's gone for like an entire week and then he comes back, he's like, guys, I found it, and the game ended, you know? Like, that's the kind of loot goblin DK is.
That's me, though, is I will loot the Kar 88 and get 300 ammo on my M4 and go, there's only 3 people left? Wait. No, I
can't shoot my sniper. No.
No.
But you know, guys, I really want to know because again, I am the loot truck guy. Apparently, that's going to be my new title: Loot Truck Max Man. Loot Truck Man or Loot Truck Man. I like the ring of that. But tell us in the chat, what do you guys think about the loot truck? I'm genuinely curious about how you guys feel about it. Is it broken? Is it not broken? Is it just a cool feature that's definitely fair for everyone? I think it's a little bit unfair because of the spawn points, but I do like the loot truck. It's definitely a very, very fun feature. So tell us down in the comments. With that said, I believe our third game of the evening is indeed loading up, Niptura. So that means it is time to predict. You're looking pretty good, you know, so far today. You picked some of the names that have been having some really good points. I did pick Star Captain and Snokes the last game, meaning I did win. So now you can pick first, Niptura. Who is taking home match number 3?
I'm gonna go again with Geno Up and Cuba Vibes. I keep when I say Geno OP, I switch
We did start saying that on game 1, so that's our fault, really. But we didn't know. In the document, there's no space. Hey,
I'll say Janoop only, like, I want to say only when he does, like, really good or something, like Valle and Valle. But Janoop is saying it wrong, so maybe when he goes out early, I say, Janoop, no.
It's like, when you go out in the first few teams, it's Janoop, but when you get to the late game, it's Jano OP.
Up.
Yeah. No, up be like, for the set, like, OP because they're OP, but, or up, not, in the mid game, it's up, and then at the end game, it's OP. You know, there's a it's an adaptable name. I have love in the chat. We have VJ saying Sanhok. What is that? Exactly. Thank you. VJ watches esports quite a bit, so he knows what's up. He knows we don't have Sanhok in the esports rotation. It's all about Rondo and the cover flares and all that good stuff. And the JS9, also a great weapon. Here we go. Plane Path is going to be coming up, and Niptura, your dream is coming to reality. Woo! It's bootcamp hot drop o'clock. Let's see who's going to come out on top. Oh, that rhymed. Oh, that was so good.
Oh, so nice. Clip it and ship it, Max. Put that on Instagram. Paradise is also going to be a bit of a hot drop here coming on through. Whoa.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it's 2020 all over again. Yes, I'm living. Let's go. Esports is back. Snowix and Captain, of course, drop main building because who else wouldn't? Already 2 eliminations, so already somebody is out. Somebody is gone. We have 17 teams. Who was it? Because they are gone in less than 30 seconds. I don't mean to laugh, but it is kind of funny. You know,
Snowix has played this area so much, he's having flashbacks, you know, live. He's like, oh, I remember. Oh, yes, our good memories here. It's bootcamp. Let's go. Here you go. Good spray down. Those going to be from Zaswa again. We were talking about it, right, Niptura, before this in the leaderboard. 0 points. They got the big fat bubble. 1 point. Is all I demand. Hopefully they can secure it. As of right now, they still have got no eliminations to their name. Oh, it's going to be the double barrel for Pepito, also with a machete in hand. So definitely under-looted, especially when you have so many duos in the area, right? You're definitely going to be kind of starved for loot. It's Holy. I still want to call Holly, but Niptura told me off. is looking to play around with the S12K, actually. That could be a really good weapon here for this 1v2. And he goes for the jump down, Baba. That was a crazy shot he just connected. And that is going to be a nice, easy point for them and their squad. But as I said, I believe it was stolen away. So unfortunately, no point for you. It was a good knock, but no flush.
Very nice indeed, Zidu as well. Oh, Baba, though, is not to be trifled with. Takes that shotgun and does some epic damage with it. Snowix, safe in the middle building. Just going to be looking at all this carnage going on. Down 15 teams remaining now. We've lost 3. Well, yes, 3. And now, all of a sudden, everything's slowing down just a tiny bit. Of course, Baba's still doing, or Munazir rather, doing work, and Baba does go down. HK gets the surprise on him. There we go. Baba is outdone and dusted. No recalls on this map, remember. So that once you're out, you are out. You're gone. Janica with that Tommy gun moving through as well. But it is going to be Kaya and HK moving through these buildings. And HK goes on down. Janica taking some revenge there for their teammate Baba. Munazir as well goes down, but that's going to be then taken out as well. Steph moving in with the third party. And Vaya and Steph now looking for some loot, but they don't know Kaya is here, Max.
By the way, I didn't bring up something very important because it is, actually really good spray, but unfortunately it's not quite enough for Kaya. Steph is going to be able to overwhelm them and get that point. But because it's Sanhok, right? No recall system.
Yeah,
so no mode.
nothing.
So you die.
You're done.
Well, you die.
Yeah.
you don't come back, which is pretty much how death works.
Pretty much, yeah.
Pretty much indeed. So we already lost 10 teams, right? Normally you have 18 duos. Now we're down to just 8. And if I'm not mistaken, it's just full squads the entire way. So quite tough.
Yeah, it's still stage 1. We've not even had the
Oh, it
zone
is.
come through yet. That's just what boot camp does
No
to you,
late
man.
game here.
Love it. I'm not seeing Captain and crew though. Where's Snowix gone? Captain Snowix? Did they get taken out?
I mean, it is a hot drop. Even though you're pro, it's quite hard. You never know who's going to be around you and stuff. So they might have gone a little bit overwhelmed in that hot drop.
Maybe. It's okay. You know, you win the last game. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Steph has 4 elims, by the way, everybody. The team has 4 eliminations. They're all on Steph. Valet is not being Valle just yet. Or Valle is not being... Which way around was it?
Valle is when he's popping off.
Okay, Valle. So he's just being Valle right now.
Yes, he is.
Not Valle just yet. He's warming up still, just a little bit. Solzo goes on down to a
He's warming
Molotov.
Literally. He's on fire.
Getting nice and toasty.
Vale's going to get picked off by the M4. That's going to be end of the game for him, it seems. As Enzo now pushed solo in this building. Actually, we'll be attempting to go for that res. He's got no utility, though. No smokes, no Molotovs to try and deny a potential push on his location. So Enzo just denies it. He's like, I was just trolling. I'm not going to res you. You're done. But no, he's going to attempt it once more. As the fight keeps raging on, it seems. But not sure who's going to come out on top here. You know what? Mini bet here. Mini prediction, Nipchura. Who's going to win this fight inside of bootcamp?
I think Steph and Valle. They're popping off. They're moving well. It's going to be them.
Okay, I'm saying G1 No and 7.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
that's going to be my pick. Good nade. So much damage onto Stefan Valle, and that is going to be end of the match. My pick wins. Nipchura, you lost. And that's going to be Team 14, 7, and Gino surviving deeper in this game. Looking really healthy, too, with those 3 eliminations to their name.
Very nice. I will say, you know, you have your curse, I have mine. My curse is always instant. As soon as I start talking about a team or predict a team or hype them up in the game,
that's scary.
In like the next minute, they go out and it's always horrific. So I don't curse teams' results. I curse their games, like specific games. It's kind of crazy.
Did you find a notepad recently with a written death note on top of it?
You know, I did buy a new notebook, but it didn't have that written on it.
Oh, was there like, do you see a Shinigami like over your shoulder, just looking at what you're writing in there? Have you written my name in there? Please don't do that.
Yeah, no, I haven't. You're good. You're good.
Okay, I won't make you angry anymore. I'm sorry. I won't make fun of you.
Yeah, be careful is all I have to say.
Boy, is that a threat on broadcast? Nipchura, you can't do that. Oh my god, guys.
It's a joke, guys. It's a joke.
I'm sending this to my lawyer. Anyways, it's going to be Null and 7 still looking to have a really good control. Null just getting so much damage done, and the backup with 7 is huge. Just looking to clear all of the entrances to this main building. So they are looking to just apply that pressure consistently throughout the entirety of this match. Down to just 6 teams already, Nipchiro. So it seems like indeed we're just not going to have a late game. It's just going to be early, mid game, and that's all we're going to have here on Sanhok. As Tede picked off by Kopyakore with the M4. Nice headshot. Is that going to be turning into an actual point being confirmed? Not sure. Solso and Enzo making their push upstairs, looking to clear the angle. But they think better of it and just like, you know what, not worth it. But we are having a third party. Look at the minimap, right? We're having a big engage of 2 more players, a duo pushing up in the northern edge of boot camp and looking to third party. All of this nasty fighting happening here.
And you know who that is? It's Geno OP and crew.
Oh, that nade though.
That nade was very nice. Bouncy, bouncy down the stairsies. Down it goes. Null goes down as well. And that's going to be to Cuba, so that is that third party coming on through Solso. They got to finish up this fight before that other duo comes in because they're going to be taking names. They're not going to let anything slide here, so Solso really going to have to be wary here. Oh, he leaves the building and lets 7 take the fall here. But they know. Do they know? They might. They might just know. But the spray does not work. It doesn't hit where it should, and he is going to go on down. So that's going to be a very quick... Not the emote. Not the emote.
That's a cool emote. Toxic. I like that. I didn't know you had one where you literally lean over a death crate. That's
wild.
I need that. I need that in my life.
Yeah, same. Same.
Every time I nade Nipchura, no, not on purpose, by mistake.
Which happens often. No, it's definitely on purpose. He just denies it.
Do you want me to remind you what you did to Jason one time when we played? No, Jason Kaplan, he was knocked and instead of rezzing him, she picked him up and put him back down and he died the moment he hit the ground. Brutal. That was brutal.
This was back when pickup was new and I hit the wrong button.
It was such a savage moment. It's not allowed on broadcast. We couldn't show it. It was too savage.
It was the first time we played together as well. That was horrific and he did not let it go, ever.
As he should. No, I can't believe you just did that to him. There you go.
I'm so sorry.
And Asper, the third-party squad from the last 2 games here, playing cleanup. It's Asper doing so much work, but it's not going to be enough. Versus Jano up, doing God's work here inside of boot camp on this good old map of. I was going to say good old map of Pachinki, but no, Sanhok. It goes to show I'm not used to casting Sanhok anymore. I'm like, I need to get used to it again. It's been a while, but Kopyakore looking to push deeper inside this good old boot camp location. Not sure if he's going to fully make the cross over to the main central building, but so far Sharky's looking at an off angle with his teammate of Mighty Sky. Maybe looking to strike as someone tries to make an exit out of boot camp. It's the last 3 teams. They're all here. We might have a phase 1 finish here in this Legends Rise tournament, which would be wild. That would be a first. We've never seen that before.
I would love that. That would be actually so much fun. So we got a 2v1v2 here. I think we might just have a little bit of a slower game here. Now it's going to start to slow down. Nobody's in a position where they can really move or do anything. I mean, yeah, there we go. Geno up. It's going to be taken down slightly here. Cuba gets knocked, and that's going to be Copier taking advantage of the little the panic run around that this duo just did in the main building. But then you've also got the other team up onto the well, I always like to say north side because it's uphill, right? North uphill sounds right, but it's actually south of boot camp. So down to the south side there, but they can't move. Nobody can move in this situation. That's why I'm thinking it's going to be a little bit of a slower game now, because how do you move out of any of these positions?
Yeah. Also, when it comes to north, it makes sense, right? You think uphill, but I also like in the whatever direction I'm facing for me is north in a way. So because technically it's like forward when you look at a map. So it is a little bit weird. By the way, we did see Kopyakore get eliminated, so he's out of this game. Still podium. So that's going to be some points they desperately needed in this one. Shark is just emoting on the disrespect of Shark. No, come on, punish him. Oh, he does not get punished. He's just emoting on them.
Wow. Giving them time to move across. All right.
Is he going to do it again?
Fight.
Come on, do it again.
He is.
The thing is, because he's looking so confident, I feel like he's gonna beat them. He's gonna hit some sick shot. Look at this movement tech. He's crazy. He's crazy.
All right. Oh, they want to do knives.
Okay.
That's what's happening.
Oh, okay. I see what was going on. Okay, it's time for the knife or pan fest. In the 2v2, everyone almost full HP. Not going to be the case.
What? Guys?
Oh, no, they're waiting.
Guys?
They're setting the rules. They're discussing what are they going to do. Okay, so one's got a pan. That's going to be Mighty Sky. I would say pan a little bit too broken here. You got to swap to the knife. The pan too strong.
One's going to emote. Okay. Got it. Mm-hmm. It's the emote to intro, you know?
Oh, the fight happens.
Wait. Oh, it's a 1v1v1v1. Okay, I got you. They're not...
Oh, Mighty Sky with the pan. GG gets Jano up. And now it's down to the 1v2.
Now it's Shark's turn.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to try. Okay, now everyone's full HP here, so it's definitely a little bit more fair. Nice, good initial damage. Down to 50% HP, and that's going to be won by Cuba. Vibes with a knife. Not going to try and confirm it just yet. Can you res? Can you res in this? Can you actually heal up? They're going to try and go for the res on their teammate. Is this allowed? I feel like we're breaking some rules here in the Fight Club. Okay, no. They're just going to go for the first aid. As Jano up, he's going to be confirmed out of this game. Should be looking to confirm also the other enemy. Get sure. Yeah, just confirm it. You secure that point. You deserve that point. Now, Cuba Vibes down to the final 1v1 with Mighty Sky here, Niptura. Who's going to take home the win?
Oh, it's gotta be Mighty Sky. Oh, it might just be. Oh, and it is. GG's. That's Sanhok done and dusted. Finished off with the pan. Nice Mighty Sky and Shark to take home that win, Max. What a great end to that game.
Yeah, what a great ending there. Mighty Sky with a pan. GG, well played indeed. Hey, I like it. You know what? A little bit of a nice flash at the end to make sure we end with a good little finish. Because we didn't have a late game, realistically, right? We just finished on phase 2, so like, you know what? Hey, let's do it.
Why not?
I thought it was just a disrespect play with the emote, but no, he was just communicating from a distance. Saying, hey, guys, let's do a little bit of a knife finish here just for... fun's sake, and I enjoyed it. And Mighty Sky does prevail and dominate with the pan, which I do think the pan's a little bit more OP because it's got a little bit of a wider swing animation. But you know what?
True.
I'm not part of the Fight Club. I can't make the rules. They make the rules, and still it's going to be Mighty Sky and their squad mate securing the third chicken dinner of the evening, getting some juicy points on board. And my question is, Niptura, how high is that going to put them on these rankings?
It's not. They're going to be the exact same.
Yes, exactly. I forgot about that, actually. But I got so in the flow of things. I was like, yeah, man, that was some good finishes. And I was just like, oh, okay. Yeah, no points. It was actually... It was a trick on Niptura and there's no points. For it's very interesting in these Legends Rise tournament, right? You just got all these different rule sets to apply. And I need to get used to it as we go forward. But yeah, it's just 2 points added, by the way, for everyone. So the only impact on the leaderboards, everyone gets 2 points. So... it's not really changing much because you could add 20 points, 30 points, 100 points. It doesn't really do too much for these players, but still, in first place is going to be Star Captain and Snowix. GG, well played.
Very nice. Love to see that. You know what? It was so much fun just to have a good old Sanhok boot camp hot drop again. We haven't had that in ages. Everybody played really well. I feel like we got some decent points on the not decent points on the board. Here I go. I mean, you know, a lot of elims, a lot of nice movement. It is, yeah. But you know what? And everybody got to have some fun. It was super not just no pressure, just having some fun, and that was really nice to see. So love to see that. It's going to be nice that we're going to see that again tomorrow as well. So very excited to see all of that going forward.
We have it for the second portion of the rankings, and because of how this rule set worked, right, nobody could technically have 0 points. So I want to see no one after the next game, Niptura, or even after tomorrow, have 2 points, or technically 4 points. We have another Sanhok. So if you have 4 points after tomorrow's 4 matches, I'm going to be a little bit sad. So hopefully they can make the most out of these remaining 5 games, as we are going to be getting slowly but surely ready for our final match of the day, which is going to be a fun one. It's going to be, of course, on Erangel. So excited to see how things are going to go down on that one, because it's going to be Ancient Secrets, and the elimination count points are going to be ×2. Any elimination you get is going to be double points. So we're going to have a few players, I think, in Niptura that could be looking really happy about it. Ooh, it's going to be good. Though, Niptura, you fumbled the code spell earlier. So it's my turn, guys, for the UC promo code on midasbuy.com. So ping pong, It's time for, I don't know why I'd like, it's a good sport. It's time for the promo code on the bottom center of the screen. Abracadabra. Yeah, there we go. Midaspy.com. It is time, guys.
There it is.
Copy that code right now, and you will be able to hopefully get 8,100 UC for yourself. GG, well played. Whoever gets it first. I'm seeing some people being very disappointed in the chat. They couldn't get the previous one, but you know what? You just got to be quick, guys. You've got to have the website loaded up, copy it instantly, be very quick to type it on your device, and hopefully get that UC for yourself. We still have one more code, so you know what? It's fine. If you don't get this one, you can still give it one more shot after this.
And there's tomorrow as well.
And there's tomorrow as well. 4 more codes tomorrow. So you might want to activate notifications for tomorrow's stream for day 2 of the Legends Rise Evolving Universe broadcast. It's going to be a great time. But yeah, hopefully someone was able to redeem it for themselves. Someone that's active in the broadcast. There's a lot of you guys. So thank you very much for checking out these matches today. It's been a great amount of fun. But with that said, Niptra, I believe it is time to start discussing also that we do have Legends Rise Evolving Universe, but we have another event, if I'm not mistaken, beginning next week.
We do indeed. Let's see the breakdown in this video coming right up. All very exciting here. All the good stuff coming back onto April 17th. We're going to be celebrating the new game mode for the 3rd anniversary of said game mode. Wow, World of Wonder's been out 3 years already? Oh my. Anyway, 5K prize pool and many other surprises coming your way, so stay tuned for that next week, guys. That's very exciting.
It's been 3 years already.
It's been 3 years.
I feel like I'm aging just by hearing that news. It's been
I got
84
me
years.
wrinkles, man.
Yeah.
My back's hurting.
I remember when it was just added to the game, right? And it was just at the start, it was a lot of confusion, like what is this going to be? But now you got there's so many modes that I use in World of Wonders currently, especially the aim ones. I like to play those. That's how I got really good at using my MG3 at mid range. I played a ton of World of Wonders MG3 maps, and I got insanely goated with the MG3, and that's how you could do it too if you want to play it for yourself. But yeah, that is going to be it for our little break here between our 3rd and 4th match, and our match number 4 should be coming up very, very soon, I believe. Just a few players currently missing before we do kick off this final lobby, and it is going to be back to Erangel, right? It's going to be Erangel Ancient Secret, just like game number 1, Niptura. And last game it was fun, but we didn't see any fights in the temple up in the sky. Maybe we can see it this time. I want to see someone try and take down that pesky boss up there.
That would be really fun. And don't forget as well that all elim points count for 2 points now instead of 1. It's double points for elims because it's the last game of the evening. That's going to be today and tomorrow as well. That's the rules for the last game. So that's going to be fun as well. So a lot more of, I think probably a lot more focus is going to be put on those eliminations. Hopefully it's going to be up on the temple as well. You know, you want to get the best loot so you can make those eliminations as well. You know, if both of your team has MG3, you know, MG3 boys, hello. We saw what they did in the past. They're not here as a duo, but, you know, somebody else could, you know, take up the banner and go forth in this last game. So I'm excited to see what loot they're all going to be having for this.
So I have a question for you then, Niptra. If you were playing in this game, right, taking everything into account, double points per elimination, in this current mode of Ancient Secret, what would be your, like, real quick TLDR strategy approach to this game? What would you do?
Hot drop, and then go somewhere where I could rotation, get them on rotation, like a bridge or something.
Oh, okay. I like the start. I agree with the start, which is hot drop. If you die, you get a second life. And then I would chase down the temple after that, get all the loot up there because I
was gonna say.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, because I would probably do that just to get all that loot. But I'm thinking like you camp the temple spots or something like that. You go to a high action area, and you're not in the thick of it. You're being a little bit more reserved, a little bit more careful, trying to get those third parties instead. But definitely do the temple first.
Okay. Definitely some strats here coming out.
Here we
should
go.
be IGLs in this tournament. I would do then what I said. Yeah, I would go Pachinki, hot drop, and then I would chase down one of the temples and try and beat the boss before anyone could even come up there. If people do drop onto us in the temples, I would try and beat them up in game, and hopefully get all that loot for ourselves. So that would be my personal approach. And also get one of the scarabs. If I can get the scarab somewhere, that would be great because you get an extra respawn automatic ticket if you get it. So that is always very useful for yourself. So that would be my game plan if I was in this tournament. But unfortunately, my follower count is way too low, so I'm not invited. I'm just here to cast.
Same. Interesting, nobody's gone for the temples. And we are a lot closer to that one temple there, but no one's decided to go for it. Looks like a couple duos might be going for the stop-off points, which I'm pretty sure you can go to the Grayed Out Temple and be there at the start, but it looks like no one's going to be doing that just yet. Somebody's going to go Quarry. We've got somebody going over to the Sphinx icon there. A lot of people going back to Pachinki, though. We're going to have that hot drop again for sure here, Max. Yeah,
definitely going to be a big point of contention, this hot drop in Pachinki, which is pretty typical, right, in these modes when you do have the free recall. Why the hell not? Well, Baba and Janika then dropping into Quarry position, which of course is going to have that spawn time of about 2 minutes and 10 seconds for the temple. So we could see if they're going to be the ones trying to take control of that boss arena very early on. So here we have it, Pachinki again. Very hard to cast for us, Nipchar, because there's too much action happening. I'm like, only Eminem could be casting this fight. The speed god himself, as Loku is also going to be taken out. But yeah, so it's too much going on. Please help me.
Too much. I can't keep track of all the things going down here, and the Elam feed is having a hard time as well. Look at it just fly by here. Enzo with the Uzi trying to do something. Look at the back and forth there, but not quite going to be able to do it with all his movement. Down he goes. Hagel taken on down as well here. No, I mean, actually, the Elam feed is just trying to catch up at this point. Janoop, no, he goes down. He's going to get respawned, but that's definitely a Janoop moment. Unfortunately, Cuba as well going to be following him. Janoops.
Yeah.
Janoop did an oopsie. There we go.
I don't like that. That was not no Janoop like for oops or like oopsie, but like not that. What was that? That was
Janoop did an oopsie. Come on.
Okay, I'm just gonna call them Jano up now. I've stopped that. You've ruined it. You ruined it. I was having fun until this exact moment. 10 seconds ago, it was all destroyed. Okay. Lilithau gonna be the first to fall. It seemed actually not first to fall, second to fall to an. Was that? Wait, am I crazy? Was that an SLR? Yeah, it was. Wait, whoa, okay. We don't see the SLR used very often. It was like, it's so rare for me to hear the SLR recently. I feel like everyone's using the Mini 14 or even the brand new DMR, right? They're playing with the M1 Garand. I'm just not used to it. But the SLR, do you remember when it came out, Niptura? How broken that weapon was?
It was so good. SLR was my favorite weapon. I would go onto Miramar and just play like mini SLR. Oh, so good. We've had this discussion.
We've had this discussion,
Max.
And I still think you are a crazy person for doing that.
Yeah, and have you heard me spray with the mini? You know, ba 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 ba. That's what I do.
Usually when you're spraying with the mini is ba 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 ba. Oh, Maxman, please res me. I got knocked because I can't spray anymore long range. That's what I hear.
Mr. Maxman, that is false. False. He's being false, guys. Don't listen to him.
He got very defensive, guys. I don't know what you think. Here we go, though. Zedu trying to push his way, jumping out of the window, down into the lower portion of that building, but it's not going to be enough. He's going to be out of the equation for this match. Goes over to another player. It's going to be G1, no, and 7. There's no. Oh, good spray down, but unfortunately there's going to be a little bit of a third-party angle from a distance up northeast of Pachinki. And no, should get rezzed up. We could see a nice smoke coming through, but no smoke is going to be blooming, it seems. They're just going to be doing that one fully out in the open. And Sven is, going to get that one up into the building and hopefully going to be able to find himself some meds to heal up. What?
Hopefully. No, nothing. Nothing. You just had a little lilt in your voice there.
Yeah,
I don't
like
even remember what you said.
In the open.
Out in the open. Seven trying not to be out in the open though with that 1 HP. Null gonna take up the banner here, gonna be trying to help his teammate anyway. Can't. Snowix goes down to holy. The DBS 7 taking out Mighty Sky as well. Let's see, in the picture-in-picture, Star Captain just fending off anybody he can right now. He's just trying to... Oh! Oh, what timing! He was looking at that angle, and as soon as he turns away... Oh dear, but Holy does go ahead and take out Star Captain as well. I think that's going to be a recall here, so not out of the game just yet. Yeah, we still have 18 teams, but they are out of Pachinki. They're not going to be kings of the castle here in this Erangel.
No, king of the castle, king of the castle. Nope, not here, not in Pachinki. Also, talking about castle, Vikendi. Hey.
Ooh, gosh, that's a name I haven't heard in a while.
Vikendi. I am still dreaming. PUBG Mobile, if anyone from the dev team is listening, please, I have my hands glued together. I am praying to you, please. Let's get a Vikendi 2.0 update and bring it back into the limelight. It's such a good map. It deserves a little bit more attention. Well, a lot more attention. It's a great battleground if it gets a 2.0 update, just to make it a little bit more viable. I would like that. You know what?
Best drop on Vikendi is Winery.
Hey, me too. I dropped there. Hey, respect.
Dino Park is cool.
Okay. Dino Park is cool, but it's kind of more of a meme drop location. Winery is where it's at. I agree.
Is OP.
Yeah. I like Castle, but as a finishing location, not as a drop location.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Now we've agreed on that. We're officially the best duo.
Wow.
We should play this now.
We should play the Vikendi.
And here we go. Pepito and Zasuo. We haven't seen them in ages.
With the supercar.
We haven't seen them in game, I don't think. We haven't really looked at them this entire night. So nice to see them on board here, trying to get that rotation through as the zone starts to come on in. Very slowly, 3.5 minutes still to go for stage 1, but they're going to be moving on up here bit by bit, trying to play that long game here.
You know one thing to... Oh, well, actually, I'm gonna keep that for myself. I'm going to wait onto Orko, who's getting crashed upon by Null. He's going to go and jump over the ridge. Nope, he's going to defend the rooftop location of this building, and he's getting pushed right upstairs, having to defend it with the PP Bison and the Scar. Taking a severe beating. The Molotov, though, going to be possibly chucked in his location. Yeah, but Null drops down. Can't chuck a really precise one. He goes for Hail Mary. Send on that Molotov. He's going right up in the air, trying to shoot down the heavens without utility. Trying to heal again with the first aid. Null playing a little bit of a game of cat and mouse right now. As Null is just slowing down, defending the staircase. Now the first floor. And Orko. I'm wondering, we need 7. Why is 7 not joining up on this fight? You could use a proper 1v2 engagement, but no. Null is like, don't worry, bro. I got this. I'm taking this 1v1.
Yeah, I mean, I think it'd be very difficult. 7's on the other side of the team that's third partying this right now, so I think it'd be very difficult for him to move forward. The only thing he could do is maybe stop the third party that's happening on those angles, but he's doing fine for now. He's really fending off Ock here. Who's gonna steal the car? He stole the car and he's run away.
Mine? Okay. The thing is going right towards 7. Oh, what an angle from Null with the M4. Congratulations on that. That was a really strong spray. But yeah, that was a daylight robbery, right?
For real.
That was a fun little... But the thing is, I do the same in my games. If I have a fight I know I can't really take, or I don't want to take, I think it was, in this case, it was not he couldn't, he just didn't want to. I just try... I smoke a car, get down, pick up some speed, and I just get the hell out of dodge. It's just not worth it. So I respect it. You gave it a shot. Didn't quite work out for Orko, but he definitely gave it a fair shot. It's Million still playing on top of these roofs. Assassin's Creed style.
And a little reminder here, they might have 5 elims. They have 10 points.
Ooh. Oh yeah, true. Yeah, double points. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. You're the rule set reminder. You reminded me that Sanhok didn't give any points, and every elim gives 2 points. So
yeah, it's exciting. Yeah. Good stuff. Love to see it.
Did you write those rule sets in your new notebook?
I did not.
Okay,
no.
I was going to say don't. I don't want you to write any extra names in that book.
That's fair. That's so fair.
Yeah. Don't use
I'll
anymore.
avoid that.
Though Boatyard, I know you like Boatyard, right? And you used to be a big fan of Sunken City, but you said you like Boatyard, no?
I think I've only played there once.
You told me the other day when we played you like Boatyard. You're like, oh, so cool, Boatyard, yes.
I did not mention. Oh, well, yeah, when we played it, I did like it. It's been a while since I've actually been up there. A lot of the times the plane path just hasn't favored it, so I haven't been up there. But yeah, it's cool. It's interesting. I loved Sunken City. I've loved Sunken City the entire time. So that'll always have a very good place in my heart. But, you know, Boatyard's not bad. Boatyard's not bad at all. It'll just take some getting used to.
It's just a better location, Boatyard. Sorry. Sunken City. I know some people are like, Sunken City, you know, it's cool, but, you know, nostalgia can only go so far. If you take away the nostalgia glasses, you gotta see that this is objectively better. So
I mean, I suppose so. For me, I often would play solo, and so it was, and back when Rozhok was a bit of a hot drop, so it was a nice outside of hot drop area that I could loot up in peace, and it was in a good central location to be able to move forward. So in the early days, it was a really good location.
It was good as like you can push later into Rozhok and you can get a little bit of an off-angle third-party engagement. So yeah, I would agree with that, but it was only because of the location it was on the map, not because the actual layout of that area was good. Haha, I got my counterpoint. But yeah, still, but basically, I like Boatyard. I think it's cool. I know we talked about Boatyard for a while, but I just think it's a nice area, though. Big fight is going to be Valle getting the first to get shut down on top of that bridge, followed up by Steph. A slither of HP, though. One nade, and he's done, but it seems like he's going to attempt to go for the spray. Not punished for that spray, actually, which I'm very surprised about that, but eventually does falter and go down. That's going to be it. Steph, Valle out of the equation of this game, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Ibjura, the first team to get fully eliminated in this match.
You are correct. That is them going out, leaving us with just 17 teams alive. Avoid the rock. Thank you very much. Looks like we might be having a team or two looking for that temple action as well. I did see Janica and crew over by Quarry going towards it on the south side. Munazir here looks like he might be going for it as well on the other. Just looking for it. It's up here. Yeah, there we go. That is the spawn point there. Might just be going for it. We'll see. That would be fun if so. We need to see some of that action coming on through. I want to see what's up there.
Look at that temple, yeah. It's going to hit the squat soon. He's working out, man. Those biceps got to be hella caked up. Oh, my God.
And those calves, can you imagine?
But the thing is, he only walks. It's really the arms doing a lot of the lifting, right? Like, sometimes he will bend over a little bit, and that will work the legs, the calves a little bit. But outside of that, no.
When I walk, I feel it in my calves, though, but I'm not sure if I just walk
when
funny.
Wait, when you walk?
Yeah. When I walk?
When I walk, my arms really hurt, guys. Like, yes, no. Wow, there's no way. Your legs are working when you're walking? Wow.
My legs are working, guys, honest.
How impressive.
Yeah.
Guys, Niptra has a gym, by the way, if you guys want to sign up now. She knows all the muscles by heart, okay?
I'm
She's a professional.
super muscly. Yes.
My muscles are getting bigger.
My muscles.
If you guys get that
That's a great
reference.
word. Yeah. Muscles.
It is, yeah. It's like a child is saying the word, but it's just, it sounds funny, so I kind of want to start saying it that way.
It's a great like just word to say, just like randomly.
You just sound like a cartoon.
And you just go, muscles.
I blame my girlfriend for that. She infected me with that, and now I just say it muscles all the time. It's her fault. Yeah.
Muscles.
Here we go, though.
Everybody say muscles in the chat.
No! Don't infect the chat with it, too. No.
Do it.
Only two teams remaining now in Pachinki. Rozhok area is going to be Snowix and Star Captain. They did get 2 eliminations, 1 each. Sharing is caring, after all. As the sky got very dark out of nowhere. Oh, I know why this is. This is because of Galata Tower. As you can see in the distance, you've got these little like fireworks happening. They added Galata Tower, which is a famous landmark in Turkey, Istanbul. And they added it to the game. It was there like years ago, if I'm not mistaken, and it's back. And there is 100% certainty of a flare spawning there. So if you go there, you can get... I actually got 2 flares there once, so I got very lucky. One is minimum to spawn, and Pepito, you can see Pepito and Zasuo are indeed on Galata Tower, just spraying it down onto Zidu. No flare for them. Denied, it seems, and I think he even lost a wheel, right? Like, he's lost control, and he's spinning out of control. Zidu will have to jump into Troy's car.
Wow, look at that spray. So focused on that car with the scar as well. That's really hard to do long range. There we go. Gonna be just trying to do some sort of damage there. Doesn't quite do enough, but that's a really good fend off there. So Pepito and Zosua just gonna be chilling up here in the tower, and they've got a really good view of everything going on. But yeah, Max, you're right. In this last game, we are seeing a lot more of the temple being used. There we go. Up we go. Here we go. Danya and Risha gonna be showing us what is up here. Now, finally, we're gonna see what this mode is all about.
Sand. Oh, no more sand.
Sand.
The transition is done. Yeah, here we go. Again, if you want to exit this area, you've got a few little points. You can jump out of the map, and that's just going to be bringing you back to good old fancy Erangel. Outside of that, in the area, I don't see... There's no count of how many players are in the zone. Normally on their minimap, they should see how many players are in this area. If it's only them, you can just go and speedrun the boss. As a duo, it should be relatively easy for them, as Donya as Risha. But the thing is, you got a puzzle you have to do if you want to open the gate to the boss. You got to like work your way around a little maze, and you can walk onto plates, and then that unlocks the main plate, and you walk on the plate. It opens the door, then you're gonna go on the little moving platform that takes you up to the boss. I said it very quickly, but I swear it's not that complex. It just takes a minute to get there. But as they're a duo, it should be very quick for them to execute if they know they want to go for the boss.
Yeah, if they know their way around, it's super easy, but they just don't have that much time. You do see it moving, and remember, it's kind of moving out of zone as well. So if they want to stay in zone and do the boss, they got to be really quick, because it looks like they might just have one last, or actually it's just moving out. There's no stop point in zone anymore, so we'll just have to keep an eye on that, make sure that, you know, they do what they need to do quickly. The zone has centered up its... Oh, wait a second, hang on. Loku getting that little shot there. He's going to be able to get that Elim as well. So that's going to be Holy taken out, but he's right back in. So we're re-dropping on Pachinki now. So the fight's not over just yet.
I really like Pachinki. Holy's a big fan of this area, it seems.
Oh, yeah.
Even when it's not in circle, straight back into Pachinki. The thing is, there's a lot of crates you can loot. In this case, you just saw it, right? So they're just going to loot it up, all the death crates, and just kind of speed run the looting stage of Pachinki. As you get back to Galata Tower. Galata Tower is just insanely powerful. You get the thing is, such a flat area except for the cliffs themselves. You just spray down anyone, and you have so much ammo you can loot inside of the tower itself that you're always going to have ammo to work with.
I was going to say, it's perfectly in zone for this next phase as well. Like, it's smack dab center. So really nice work. I mean, everybody's going to be looking at you, but you're so high up that you're probably going to see them first. So it is a really good... Oh, usage? Okay, Pepito, I see you.
Bab, come on, do it.
With
do
it
it
3
for us.
times. It's crazy, though.
Do it for the vine.
Do it.
Oh, he's going to wait. Oh, come on. No, not going to connect. You know
quite.
what? I'm going to say... I loved Galata Tower so much. I liked it when it was there in the past. I like it now. Let's make it a feature that stays on Erangel, even in esports. I like it. I don't hate it. Some people might disagree. I really like Galata Tower being there. I think it's a fun feature. Maybe you can add some more buildings around it to make it a bigger point of interest. But I like the tower being there.
I think it's fun, but I'm going to have to be some people, Max. I think it's just too OP for esports. I really enjoy it. Maybe if it was not as tall, you know, maybe if it wasn't so dominated.
And also reduce the loot.
1 story tall. And reduce the loot.
Because I mean, you don't have flares in esports, but the loot in there is every floor is just insanely strong loot. But yeah, there's ways to nerf it a little bit for sure. But I don't know. I think maybe adding a tower, the way you said it right, maybe a shorter one could be cool. So there's definitely some options. But the thing is, because it's so tall, you have to spray from very high up, right? So it's very easy to close the gap technically because you have to be very precise to punish a push.
True.
So a lot of players can join up into the tower, and then you got to fight. It's instead of being like just a normal horizontal fight, it's a vertical fight. So I don't know. I think it's kind of fun. Maybe I'm also just saying very positive things about it because I like getting a flare 100% of the time when I go there. So maybe I'm a bit biased, but there we go. That's going to be a spray down from Kaya, putting a lot of pressure down onto the esports squad, and that's going to be Star Captain. The jump shot is wild. Just the absolute flex and audacity of this guy is mad. As Captain instantly confirms it, and that's going to be his 2nd elimination of the game. That was definitely the best frag of this tournament so far today, Niptro. Easily.
Oh, absolutely. That was so fun. Jeez. Star Captain. I mean, there's a reason we say his name so much in these events. Like, he's always popping off. So, really fun. Really nice to see that coming on through. Just a little bit of a flex as he goes down the mountain. But can he get back up? That's the question, because the zone's not going to stay on this cliff forever. We are going to be moving out. Yeah, that is a little bit of a worry, but maybe they're just going for all those elims and then not really worrying about placement. I don't know. I mean, we still have tomorrow night as well. It's not all down to the wire just yet, but I don't know. That makes me nervous.
I mean, just to remind you, Niptra, double points per elimination. Maybe.
Yeah.
They're approaching this one slightly differently because of it. So that is my 2 cents, my personal opinion. That's what I would do. In this one, I would just go like, okay, YOLO, let's send it.
True, but they've sent it down a mountain that I don't know they can get back up from.
You can
The
there.
other thing, though, is you could deny the point because you know that your points are double as well if somebody eliminates you.
Yeah. Actually,
There's also that.
If it's in the current mode, okay, because it's... No, actually, it's temple mode, or they might not have it. There was a April Fool's costume.
April Fools. Yeah.
April Fool's costume, which allows you to gain elevation. If you use it. So if that's in the game and they have it, they could use that to gain elevation and climb back up. I'm not sure if it is in this ancient secret version. Here we go. Team 22. Donia Rashat just able to barely escape a very gruesome end. As I say that, maybe not actually. They're going to try to make it outside of that field area, make it to the high ground and back into the compound of yellows. It's going to be HK though and Kaya looking to pick them up as they try and make that entry point. I think they're going to get instantly eliminated here. I don't think you make a safe exit into here. But you know what? They make it inside the building, but there's a player just nearby. But so far, they're going to be friendly neighbors, not looking to take any shots towards Donya and Risha.
Wow, that is very lucky on their side there. I really thought they were a goner. There was too many angles, but they managed to go through just fine. GG. Oh, wait, hang on. We do have Team 9 coming in here, Kopier and Gutila as well, but Aspa and crew behind them, right behind them actually, might prove a little bit tricky to navigate as our team here, gonna be sliding in style into the shack. I mean, that's not a bad spot, but yeah, gonna be on the edge of zone here. Hard to get out of though.
A little bit tough. Come on, Aspa, the third party king, the off-angle king from the first game, especially around Pachinki. Oh, big shots coming through, and that's going to be anyways. The squad wipe coming out. GG, well played, Teddy. And Asper will not go any further in this final game of the day. Circle did shift once more. It's going to be southeast of Pachinki, outside of Pachinki itself, north of Yellows. I do like this little bit of a split we've seen from Kaya and also HK, but I would say better to regroup. There's no real gain in keeping a player inside of that city. Better to regroup and defend that position as a duo. But for now, they're going to go for the 1-1 split, which is going to be making it a bit tougher for them to defend their position if they do get fully engaged.
HK goes down. I mean, I see what they were doing with the split is like just trying to move one forward to kind of scout it out, but they waited too long, and HK is gonna feel the result of that, unfortunately. So that's gonna just be a solo left for that team. Enzo, in the meantime, gonna be going through and taking out Risha there, but then Enzo gets taken out by his teammate, and Danya is gonna be getting that revenge play, but still has to move forward as a solo. So lots of stuff happening here as all these teams try to move on in. This is such a tough zone. Janica goes down, Star Captain taking him out. Snowix takes out Zazul as well, so a lot happening on that side. And meanwhile, the north side, I mean, there's like one thing happening here, but otherwise north side is relatively chill.
Yeah, except for this fight in the garage. It's going to be Hagel or the pre-fire with the AKM. Trying to get that peek around the corner. B gets peeked around the corner himself with the shotgun. That's going to be the S12K, just mightier than the AKM.
Very nice.
As over to the fight is Star Captain. Really good high ground advantage. Able to use it and abuse it with the S12K of his own. And that is going to be Pepito sent to an early death here in this game. 6 teams now remain. Starting to get a decent amount of eliminations here for a lot of teams in the Niptro, but especially placement points. To sure, it's all about the elims because of the buffed up points, but that placement point can really take you a long way, especially when it's only 8 games total played throughout these 2 days.
I'm just looking, like, look at this. I mean, they have a good, I was going to say, they have a good position, but that zone has just messed them up entirely, especially with Team 21 up on that hill there. They got clean line of sight over onto this, the shack. I mean, yeah, the smokes might help, but they're not hard cover. That's going to be really tricky to move out of. but maybe, just maybe, enough of the teams are going to be looking at each other to not really bother with them. That might be the way to go here. So let's see, can they make it out? Gothila is going to try first. For now, does look like there's a lot of third parties going on, or a lot of other fights going on, so they're not looking at him. They've made it out of the shack. Now they have to move on up. Can they make the trajectory? Let's see. Up the hill they come. That is far further than I thought they were going to be able to come up here. But let's see. Gothila does go down. Snowix catching him on that off-angle copier. Next to go. And down he goes as well. Gets taken out from across the road. So that was going to be such a hard transition to make. They got farther than I thought they would, but in the end, it's not going to happen.
They did execute the trajectory really nicely, but yeah, it was just such a hard spot to do because you got incoming shots from the entirety of Team 12 with Snowix and Star Captain and incoming potential nades. And even then, you have off angles of the teams up north, so it's going to be very, very hard to survive that transition unless you can just overwhelm the entire mountainside and just get all the limbs and then you can win it, possibly. But outside of that, it was just not meant to be. Last 4 teams here remaining, Niptura. We do have 8 eliminations to the name of Star Captain and Snowix, meaning this game alone, on terms of eliminations, they've got 16 points, which is an absolute banger of a match. As the util, slowly but surely going to get chucked in direction of 7 and Null. But they're kind of struggling to find the exact pinpoint location, as the smokes are going to get reset for 7. And he's going to hopefully survive a bit deep in this game, as Null with a car looking to disrupt a bit that location of the guys of Snowix and Star Captain.
Oh, nice one. Nice little spray here. And that's going to be them down, just cut off in the middle of the blue zone there. Down they go. That's going to be a great spray with the AUG. Oh my goodness me. And that's going to put them up to 10 eliminations. Remember, Max, that's 20 points. Just there. This could be a 30-point game or 35-point game very easily if they get this win, but they have to go through Star Captain and Snowix first. 8 eliminations. They're not far behind on that count. And Snowix and Captain, look at the 1-1 split they've got going on. Snowix guarding that zone. Captain just trying to put a little pressure on him, but I think he's going to think better of it and move forward, try to get that more of a lineup going on here to just push them out of zone completely, not get too close, not overextend.
Oh,
that's really the way to go here.
Oh, that's a PMGC level off angle. you know this guy is experienced when it comes to confirming these finishes. He's not only got an off angle, he's got an off angle closer to the play zone, and it's denied entry point from 7 and Null. So he's really fully ready. And look at that assistive smokes coming out from Captain onto Snokes' location, just allowing him to maybe go a little bit wider into the circle itself, so he can really have a strong foothold in that zone. 7, Null still have cars, so you could technically focus down one of the players, fully push them, overwhelm in a 1v2 scenario, and then put your focus on the remaining player. What would be good is a dash onto Snowix, but you know what? Don't need to if you can get the knock onto Snowix. What a great spray down with a PP Bison, and now 7 Null in a 1v2. It's Star Captain. Can he protect his honor for Snowix in this match and take it over in a 1v2? 7 going wide into the play zone behind that ridge. I believe he's just going to try and get out and get that final elimination, but unfortunately he's fully surrounded and it's just not meant to be. 7 and Null snatching away that final game from the hands of Snowix and Star Captain and getting a huge 12 elimination chicken dinner to their name.
Okay, I gotta say something very quickly. 2 things. First of all, Merci with 9 eliminations. What the heck was he doing? Man. Secondly, Null and 7. Both of them played that to a T. Like, that was so nicely played. Like, coming from an esports perspective, right? We were talking about, like, Snowix. He's got that PMGC off angle. Hello? 7 using that angle, the ridge, rather, to get underneath it, use that, and then they just pincered. They just pincered. I'm not going to go too analytic here, but that was so nicely played. I'm very impressed. GG's, well played. Good win.
That was a PMGC level off angle from Snowix, but 7 and Null beat it. So 7 and Null are PMGC ready? Question mark. That's a bit of like mental gymnastic right now, maybe. But hey, that was definitely a really good one. They knew Snowix was going to be the main issue. They cleared the off angle. They sent 7 into the circle. It was exactly what they needed to do to secure that chicken dinner and snatch it away at the end of that match. GG, well played. With that said, I believe our leaderboard should be coming up very soon to see exactly what are these rankings currently looking like for all of our 18 duos. At the top now, I still think the same team should be up there, Niptra in first place, but it's going to be a little bit closer now with that performance from 7 and Null in particular. They got a lot of points, and because of the buffed up points from Elims, actually, maybe they snatch away first place. I don't remember how far they were before that, but it is a big amount of points they just won in that match.
It is, and between first and second place, there were only 2 points difference anyway. Now, Geno up and Cuba, they were in second place by 2 points. It was Captain and Snowix in first place. But I don't know. I don't know what that means because 7 and 0, we're not that far behind, but 35 points, they could have been in, 7th place and still be first now. So not sure. Not sure about that. We'll have to check.
Yeah, we'll have to see how much. I still think they're going to be still in first place, Snowix and Star Captain, but
I think so.
We could be seeing a little bit of a jump up in the podium position side of things. So we'll see how that's going to be going. Of course, we're still waiting for the leaderboards to be updated. We'll take a little second there. As with that said, guys, by the way, another code is going to be coming up very soon, so stick around for that one. After we check out the leaderboards, there will be time for the final code of the day. And Niptro said it earlier, right? Spoiler, but not really a spoiler. We're supposed to talk about it tomorrow. We have 4 more codes coming up, so if you want to have another opportunity to hopefully win 8,100 UC, it is going to be the time to do it. But here we have it, leaderboard, 68 points, Niptro, Star Captain, Snowix. Dominating would not even be the right word to describe how good of a day they've had. 68 points and second place is 50. There's 7 on Gino with an insane comeback. But come on, you've got a very clear favorite here, and they have been having a field day in these 4 matches.
Can I just point out they only have 1 win?
Yeah.
I mean, and their elims are almost as much as their placements. I mean, that is pretty crazy stuff. Some good work coming in from them. Another thing, though, is Jano Up and Cuba. They've slipped down to 5th place. They are tied right now with Million and Holy. I mean, Million and Holy been quieter, but still very consistent tonight. And so they're up there tied with 38 points. We have another tie, Lilifal and Munazir and Zedu and Shuhaib with 37 each as well. So still very close. If you're talking about, we have another one as well. The 8th and 9th place are 25. Oh my goodness. So everybody's pretty close. They've done a really good job, especially in that last game, I think, to get close enough to the top where 4 more games, especially with tomorrow's last game as well, counting for 2 points for eliminations, we could see a little bit of a turnaround here. Yes. We also see, yes, Max, it's happened. No 0-point games here. We have all teams on the leaderboard with points in hand.
Everyone over 4 points. Well, technically for today should be over 2 points, which they've done. Pepito, Zasuo, Enzo, and Solso. GG well played. Yep. Very happy to see that happen. So, but pretty much the storyline for tomorrow, I would say, Niptra, if you are a Star Captain and Snowix fan, you want them to create a massive lead in the first 2 games, not the Sanhok, because of course Sanhok doesn't bring you any points, only the 2 points that everyone gets at the start of that match. But you wanted to see them build a massive lead in the first 2 games so that in the case they have a really bad setup in match number 4, they can't lose despite the inflated point system being put together on that final game, right? So that's what we want to see from Star Captain and Snowix, because otherwise, if they don't have a really good start in those 2 matches tomorrow, what we saw with 7 and 0, anyone can pull off a massive comeback if they get double-digit eliminations and, of course, that chicken dinner or podium finish. So I would say it is anyone's game tomorrow to take home that trophy.
Oh, yeah. I totally agree. It's not over yet. We've still got a lot of games tomorrow. And as well, if you're talking about a multi-day event, right, you could have a really good day today and suck tomorrow. It could be bad. You could be just not having a good time whatsoever. So, it can happen. So, your faves today that are top of the leaderboard might not be so good tomorrow. So definitely something to think about as well. That's where that consistency comes in as a team, but that's getting into esports stuff, right? But that's just like, that is the case. That is what happens on a battle royale like PUBG Mobile. So you're going to have that coming in as well. And it's not all done yet. Not all done.
It is not all done. And you know what? We still have one more thing to do today, Niptro, before we do wrap up the show. And that is promo code number 4. It is time to summon it. Unlimited power, unlimited UC. There we go. Yeah. Again, guys, head on over to midaspy.com and enter that code right now for a chance to get 8,100 UC onto your account to maybe get the current X suit, all of the new skins that are currently in the game, which are looking amazing. Maybe also you could get yourself upcoming supercar skins that will be coming up in the future for 2026. No spoiler, but you know exactly what I'm talking about. So make sure to enter it right now. Only one code per person can be used. Unfortunately, if you do try and redeem it and it doesn't work, that means someone was a little bit quicker than you, but that's fine. Maybe today was just not your day. Tomorrow we've got 4 more codes so you can redeem it at that moment, so don't worry too much about it. But that's going to be it for our first day here for the Legends Rise Evolving Universe. Niptro, how are you feeling after these great 4 matches?
I'm feeling very satisfied with everybody's gameplay. Everybody brought their A game to the table. If some fell a little short of the mark, they'll be back tomorrow. So I'm confident in all of our duos, and I'm ready to get to tomorrow's next 4 games. I'm ready. I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm ready to. I'm hoping. My big hope for tomorrow, Niptera, is that we do see another pan finish or knife finish on to Sanhok, because again, you don't really have points on that one. You just get 2 points per team. Why not? It's fun and games. Go for it. Are there any expectations, any hopes you would like to see heading into tomorrow's matches? Something you want to see happen in those 4 matches?
How about a knock in the air, you know, because we got those recalls and stuff coming through. Yeah, let's see one of those flyby actions.
So you mean like when someone's parachuting down and they get shot midair as they recall?
They get shot, yeah. As they parachute. That would be fun.
Okay, well, we'll see. Hopefully, our dreams will be coming to reality in tomorrow's 4 matches. Guys, if you want to check out day 2 of the Legends Rise Evolving Universe broadcast, it's going to be tomorrow, same time, same place, right here on the PUBG Mobile Europe channel, with all of your favorite content creators in the sphere, all in one place on a battleground, fighting to see who will be the best duo out there. Thank you very much for watching, Niptera. Thank you very much for being with us tonight. It's been a great show, and hopefully see you guys all tomorrow for some more Legends Rise action. See you later.